Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I see George and Eileen are in the house. I'm going to do some announcements. You guys have got a few minutes. I'm waiting for John to tag. So we'll bring you in just a second after I get the initial announcements out of the way. Good morning, everybody. George and Eileen are in the house. Are you ready for the bid call sale? I want to make sure the mic and the picture is great this morning. So you guys have had a chance to look at the catalog. I'm going to post the catalog here. Let me do that right now. Remember, let me grab the link. You can bid on the album right up until the item comes up. So let me give you the link. I'm going to post it right here in comments. Okay, so you can bid right up until the item comes on the auction block. Now, today's sale, we have 3 sellers, myself, Eileen, and George, and we are all going to be doing our own invoicing and shipping. So keep that in mind. If you buy from 2 sellers, we are going to do the best that we can do to combine shipping. All 3 of us charge the least expensive shipping that we can find. But if you buy something from me and you buy something from George or Eileen, you're going to get 2 invoices from this sale. We may combine that later as this sale gets bigger and more popular, but right now that's what we're going to do. What else do we need to know today? Ask me any questions if you need to. Like I said, I'm giving us a couple moments for John to get his tagging done. Now, John is also with us today. He is going to be clerking behind the scenes. So I say that because I want you to understand this is a very fast-paced sale. We do not wait for bids like we do in the normal sales that we have. So here is how things go if you are new today. Okay, if you are new today, what happens in this sale is the catalog has been up for 2 weeks. Eileen will close. She'll say stop or something on the post from the Facebook catalog. When the item comes up, she will say item 1 head base, and she'll tell us the starting bid. Then there'll be some music that is played, and maybe George will curate, or we'll talk a little bit about the item as I collect the bids. You'll see the bids on the screen. Okay, this is just like a normal sale. The bids that you see on the screen are coming from different platforms. They're either coming from my Facebook personal page or YouTube. So if you're on a group page, remember you cannot participate in bidding. You need to go over to Heidi Ann Brown. However, that being said, remember you're only seeing items from the group that you're in, the bids. So look over here and you'll see the bid. Okay. So again, remember the music is going to go for a little over 30 seconds. When the music is done, I will actually bid call the item. There is no set time. I don't wait. If I see bids are active, I will try to stretch it out for you. But the whole purpose of the sale is to have a fast, fun time. So remember, if you're bidding dollar increments, you're going to have a chance of just not even getting in. Okay. It goes that quickly, and you don't have to say you're out. You can if you want, but that's really not going to help the situation because we're just going to move. Okay. My hair looks closer to God today. I got the Marge Simpson thing going on. I do. Okay, does anybody have any questions before we get started? I think we've had enough time here, and John's been able to clerk our tag. Okay, good morning. So remember, we have Eileen in house, George in house, me, and John behind the scenes. I want to thank them right off for helping with this sale. We have 70 some items, and hopefully we'll get that done in just a couple hours. So without further ado, I'm going to change my setup here just like magic. And looky here. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, it sounds good. Everything sounds good. We've got full house already. George, there's George, the antique nomad. He is joining us today.
Good morning.
He is our in-house appraiser and curator, and he'll tell us a little bit about the sale. And then we have our own beautiful Eileen. Eileen is serving as our kind of like our online clerk, and she is collecting the internet bids. So, does anybody have any questions before we get started? And it looks like we're all set. Now, keep in mind the first couple items, we got to get a rhythm. But let's catch up with George first. George, what you been up to? I hear you're getting some great deals.
Hello there. Yes.
Out in the estate world.
Yeah, I've had some. In fact, after we're done today, I am going back to the place where I've been doing some private picking, which has been great because they're telling me not to go to estate sales or big crowds or avoid that. But there's an estate with an antique dealer who passed away, and it is literally a hoard, except everything is old and cool. So they don't want to have an estate sale because you can't really even walk through the house. So it's pretty amazing, and I will do videos about it, and I'll show you all this stuff, and we'll get to that. But I am excited about being here today. We have some really fun stuff and some really cool stuff, and I looked through the whole catalog. I made a couple of bids. Hope that's okay.
Oh, that's fine. I just think it's great. We've got so much experience in the house with George and myself and Eileen. Eileen comes from the other gamut. She runs estate sales in the state of New York, and she's been busier than heck this summer too. Gosh, so yes. We are delighted to be here with you today. I just wanted to give you a little background. Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. Go ahead, Eileen.
Okay, so number one is an UNESCO head vase. It's 4 inches tall, and we have 15 to start.
Oh, actually, there's one more bid. We're at 20 now to start.
Okay.
Hold on. I only see 15 on.
Yeah, I think it just came in. It's Sandra Griffin.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me refresh.
Yeah, I had to go out and come back in, and then I saw there was a new bid.
Cute little UNESCO head vase here. This is a tiny one.
Okay. Yep. So we have 20 to start, Heidi. Number one.
Okay. You're thrilled to see us,
Thanks,
We're
George.
thrilled to see you too. Beautiful little 4-inch head vase, cute as the dickens. I love the little heart-shaped mouth. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Here's how we do it. What do you want to give? Would it go $5? 5 would go 10. 10 would go 20. Would it go $20? I've got 20. Would it go 25? I got 20. Would it go 25? 25. Anybody want to go 25? Would it go 25? Anybody want to go 25? Anybody want to go 25? Would you want to go 25? That's the sticker. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And Eileen, who is the winner?
Okay, that one sold to Sandra Griffin.
Okay, get your bids in
Sandra
quick.
Griffin. Can you hear me?
Yep. She's on Facebook or YouTube. She must be on Facebook.
Okay, number two. All right, number two is a flock squirrel bank, 6 inches. And we have 15 to start. Number two.
Okay, we'll wait for the 15 and then we'll start the music. These flocked animals were so popular at one time, weren't they, George?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And they're starting to be again. I sell them every time I get them. I remember when I was a kid that people had these on the dashboards of their car driving around.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. They were everywhere. Here we go with the music. And this is a flocked squirrel bank. And here we go. In great condition. A lot of times they'll lose their flocking or, of course, one of their eyes will pop off or something, but this is in pretty good shape. We have $15.
Sisters are in the house.
Make sure to watch the screen for your bid. Okay, that's very important. And get them in quickly. It's a bank. We used to save our pennies. I don't think we're going to have pennies very much longer. We'll have to start saving our quarters. All right, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? What do you want to give on the squirrel? Here we go. What do you want to give? $5. 5 would go 10. 10 is bid. 12 and a half. Anybody want to go 12 and a half? I've got 15. 15 is bid. Anybody want to go 17? 17 would go 17. Anybody want to go 17? 15 is bid. Would you want to go 17? $17. Anybody want to go 17? And we are going to sell it for $15.
Stacy Freeman.
All right, Stacy Freeman.
All right, number 3, Fenton Carnival Rooster. And we have 22 to start.
Okay, we'll wait for the 22 in comments, and then we will start the music. Cute little Carnival Fenton. Sometimes these do not get identified as Fenton because they're so different and they are so small. These are actually the miniature animals. And here we go. I see a resurgent in Carnival glass. I don't know about you, George.
I do think it's starting to, and I think it should. It's really beautiful, and there's a couple different eras and so many designs, and I am starting to see interest again.
Fenton really brought back Carnival and made it popular again in the 80s and 90s with their line. It pretty much
they sure did. Yeah, it seems like about every 20 or 30 years it has a resurgence, and we're just about due for that next one.
Okay, here we go on the Rooster. It is Fenton. What do you want to give? Would you go $10? 10 would you go 12 and a half? 12 and a half is bid. What do you want to give? Would you go 15? 15 there. Would you want to go 20? I've got $20. Would you want to go 22? I've got 22. Would you go 22? 25 is bid. Anybody want to go 27? Anybody want to go 27? 26 now. 30. How about $30? Would you go 30? Would you go $30? 26. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? Anybody want to go 28? Would you want to go 28? $28. I have $26. Would you want to go 28? 28. I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And I see Brenda Hayes Wiseman for 26. Just correct me if I'm wrong, Eileen. I think
You're
I got
right.
it right. All right.
You're right. Brenda Hayes Wiseman. Number 4 is a Murano bird with gold flecks, and we have 20 to start.
Okay.
There we go. 20.
Here we go. We're going to get a little bit faster. Just give us we're getting our rhythm, aren't we, George?
Oh yeah, I think you're going as fast as my brain can handle this morning.
So Murano, a lot of Murano pieces do have the gold in them. Is that kind of the signature for Murano piece?
A lot of companies did really like to use the gold, yes, and it was very popular in the late 60s and early 70s, just like it is now. So another thing that's coming around again, just as we speak.
This little one's cute. There's a lot of gold flecking in it, and it's about 5 or 6 inches across. I guess you might use it as a paperweight. So here we go.
The head turns up.
Yes, me too. It looks up at you. Here we go. Number 4, Murano glass bird. What do you give? Would you go 10? Would you go $10? I've got 10. Would you go 15? Would you go 20? I've got 20. Would you go 25? 25. Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25? I've got 25 there. Would you want to go 30? I've got 25. Would you go 30? $30. Anybody want to go 30? $30. 25. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? Anybody want to go $30? 25. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? Anybody want to go $30? And I'm going to go ahead and sell it. It's going to go to Barb Weeks for $25. $25. Thank you. One last note. Remember, it goes fast. You guys should be into the rhythm now too, and understand bid during that music. Here we go. Number 5. What do we got, Eileen?
Fenton, number 5, Fenton Frederick Glowy Bowl, 4 inches. And this one, we're going to start this one for $35.
Okay, $35 is collected on Facebook. So here we go. Interestingly enough, Dane Frederick is going to be our featured artist at Teak Stock. So start collecting Dane because, oh yeah, we know what that means. That means instant market appreciation on his pieces. And this one glows.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Collect them now. 35.
I love the way how when you light these, the way the frit goes to the lavender is just so cool.
It is. It is. Yeah, Dane's very excited about this. So you'll see a promotion come out on him very soon. Teak Stock's going to feature that. Okay, we've got on the Dane with the Frit flowers. What do you want to give for this one? 10. What do you go? 15, 15. What do you want to go? 20. I got 20. What do you go? 25, 25 there. What do you want to go? 30. I got 30. What do you go? 35, 35 is bid. What do you want to go? 40. I've got 35. What do you go? 40. What do you go? $40. Anybody want to go? $40. 35. What do you go? 40. I've got 35. What do you go? 40. $40. Anybody want to go? 40. 35. What do you go? 40. What do you go? $40. Anybody want to go? 40. Here's our bid at 35. What do you want to go? 40. What do you go? 40. What do you want to go? $40. Anybody want to go? $40. $38, PJ Morris. $38, PJ Morris.
Hey, PJ. Number 6, Ellie Smith, Elephant Ebony Ashtray. This is kind of cool.
Mhm.
I really like this piece. 15 to start. 1-5.
I think this is from the Depression era, don't you, George?
Love
Oh,
it.
absolutely. It's black amethyst, and it's got the trunk down, which is interesting. Elephants were a big motif in the Depression, and trunk up meant good luck, and the trunk down meant that Ellie Smith only wanted to use one mold.
Back in the day, everybody smoked. So ashtrays were so popular. You can use this as a trinket dish. I mean, it doesn't have to be used for an ashtray, but it's very cool if you collect ashtrays in ebony.
It's beautiful.
It is. I just saw something on a YouTube video. Why did the sitcom actors from the 60s look so much older than they really were? Interesting. And they said because a lot of them smoked. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, here we go. On the ashtray, what do you want to give for this one? Ellie Smith, what do you want to give? Would you go $10? 10, would you go 12 and a half? Anybody want to go 12 and a half? Would you go 15? I've got 15 there. What do you want to go? 16. 16 is bid. 16, would you go 17? 17. $18 with Stacy. 18, would you want to go 20? I've got 18, would you go 20? Would you go $20? Anybody want to go $20? 18 is bid. Would you go 20? 20 there. Would you go 25? I've got 20. Would you go 25? 25. Would you go 25? Kind of cool. 20. Would you go 25? Anybody 22 there now? 25. 22 is bid. Would you go 25? 25. Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25? Anybody want to go 25? 22 is bid. Would you go 25? Would you go 25? Anybody want to 23? Novel idea. 23. Would you go 25? 25. Would you go 25? Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25?
Yep.
Sold it, Stacy Freeman, for $25. $25. Remember, try to keep those bids increments at $2 up to 50. It's going to be better for you anyway, because you're going to have a better chance of winning. Okay, here we go. Talk about Dane.
Yep. Number 7, Fenton, Dane Frederick Pig painted. And we have 40 to start. 40.
That is so cool. It's so amazing you're getting him to come. I am so sad that I'm going to miss this one, but it's only a month from now, everybody. So get ready for Teak Stock and plan to be there. To get to meet him and hear what inspired him is just going to be amazing.
Well, he won't actually be on site, but we're going to do a lot of promotion, and he's going to, we're going to go through his life history. And,
I see. Yes,
yes.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds really cool.
All right. Go ahead and get your bids in on the Dane Frederick. This pig is so cute. He's got the cute little chubby butt thing going on, and he's looking up at you. Just the sweetest little pig. Melt glass. You don't see animals in a melt glass very often. All right, here we go. What do you want to give for this one? I've got 15. Would you go 20? 20 would you go 25? 25 is bid. Would you go 30? 30 would you go 35? 35, 40. I've got 40. Would you go 45? 45 is bid. Anybody want to go 50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? 50 where? On Dane. What do you want to give? Would you go 50? Anybody want to go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go 50? Anybody want to go 50? Whoops. Wrong key here.
He's adorable.
He is. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sell him for 45 to PJ.
Yay, PJ.
Our next item, what we're going to just put is don't put the amount, Eileen, on there. Just, or don't say the amount. Just post the amount. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Number 8, Black Crow decanter, 13 inches. Yeah, I love anything Black Crow. That's awesome. I'm just going to say the amount and the amount. Oh, don't say the amount. Just put the amount.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You can all see it. Well, okay. All right. Here we go on the Black Crow. He's so cool. And he is 13 inches tall.
It's a nice one.
Do you know anything about Black Crow, George?
Yeah, this was for advertising Old Crow, and it was basically an Old Crow decanter, and they are pretty collectible. They actually sell on eBay for about twice what our opening bid is here. They also did little glassware. I think Morgantown made it for them that had the crow in the base, and there's a lot of people who really like collecting it because it's just such an iconic figure.
Oh, yeah. He's so cool. So you might want to look into these decanters. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, you couldn't give like Jim Beam's decanters and all those other ones out there away. But now is a lot of interest in certain ones. All right, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? I've got 10. Would you go 15? Would you go 20? 20? Would you go 25? 25. 28 is bid. Anybody want to go 30? I've got 50. Would you go 55? 50. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? I've got 50. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? Anybody want to go 55? We're going to sell it $50. Pauline Pemberton. $50. Pauline Pemberton. Next up, what do we got, Eileen?
Number 9, Fenton, 2002, Charlton Snow Crest basket, 10 inches. And the starting bid is?
You can go ahead and say it.
27.
Okay. So this one is a Fenton basket that Fenton reintroduced the Charlton pattern. And I think they probably did it in the early 90s, if I remember right. So this is like Carnival, this whole design with the gold adornments and the roses and the florals. It's just like the Carnival glass. They kind of reintroduced it in the 90s, didn't they, George?
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I really like this color. This particular crest is an unusual color as well.
It's a kind of a satiny blue with a beautiful snow crest on it. And this is a bigger 10-inch basket. Just keep that in mind.
Ooh.
All right. Here we go. What do you want to give on this one? Oh, yeah, it's beautiful. Here we go. What do you want to give? Would you go 10, 15? 15, would you want to go 20? I've got 20. Would you go 25? 25. 27 is bid. I've got 27. Would you go 30? I've got 27. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? Anybody want to go $30? It does say the Charlton pattern on the bottom. 27. Would you go 30? 27. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? Anybody want to go $30? 27 is bid. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? There we go. $30. 35. I've got 30. Would you go 35? 30, would you go 35, 35, 35? Get your bids in quicker or refresh. 30, would you go 35? Anybody would go 35? 35 with the gold design. The gold is an interesting story because that made a lot of the Fenton painters extremely ill to put the gold on. It was not something that was easy to work with. So it makes the piece a little bit more special. 32, would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? 32 is bid. Would you go 35? 35. Would you go 35? 36 now. 40. I got 36. Would you go 40? $40. Anybody want to go 40? 36. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go 40? Anybody want to go 40? We're going to sell it. Linda Swope for $36. Thank you, Linda.
Okay. Number 10, Gibson End of Day JIP, 4 inches. And this one, we're going to start this one for $40. I'll type it in. There we go.
All right, we're starting this one at 40, and here we go. Another line of glass that we should be collecting, shouldn't we, George? Gibson. It's an affordable thing. It's popular. Has a great history around it.
And good quality. I mean, that's the thing. They really are well made. And when you first see the bottom, if you don't look closer, you think you're looking at St. Clair because they had that similar rounded boss stamp, but different outfit and yeah, really nice stuff.
And this is, of course, the JIPs, Jack in the Pulpits. We have $40 bid. All right, here we go. What do you want to give it? Go $10, 10 would go 5, 5. 5 would go 10. I'm out of practice. What am I going to do without you, George, in September? I've got 15. 50. I got 15, would you go 20, 20, would you go 25, 30, would you go 35, 35 there, now 40. I got 40, would you go 45, 45, would you go 45, 45, anybody would go 45, would you go 45, anybody would go 45, anybody would go 45? We're going to sell it for $40. Facebook way.
Heidi,
Yeah.
Nancy got the last lot. She bid 38 before PJ.
But
See it?
but the
No.
sold was already
Yeah.
was already up at 36 by then.
Okay,
Yep.
I see it. All right. Okay, so it went for 36. Okay.
Okay.
They're not
How about
seeing what we're seeing.
How about this
Yeah,
way?
unfortunately, this is really fast, folks. So get your bids in early because this does move really quickly, and if sold comes up, then that's where it settles.
Okay, we need the person that bought the Gibson piece for a clerk, Eileen.
Oh, the person who bought the Gibson piece was Linda Schwab.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. It went the same way, Linda Swope.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, yeah. So this is number 11. You have Fenton Cameo, Blue Rose Kitty. Someone said it is Dogwood on Cameo, but it is here to sell, and it is what it is. So, we have 25 to start.
Okay, can we check the Gibson vase because Dana says that she bought it on Facebook.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, wait. Let me go back and check before we go too far. Yeah, Dana was in at 40.
Okay. John, the bidder for the last item, and I'm going to go ahead, and that was item number 10. It was Dana Stevens, not Linda. Linda got the one before. Thank you.
So she gets it for 36.
Okay.
All right. Okay. There we go.
30.
Back on track. Number 11. Here we go.
Okay. Did I say the start bid? Hold on.
Yep, we got it.
Yep, we're starting that one at 25. Sorry, Dana.
Beautiful cameo glass. Now, cameo glass sometimes gets confused with custard. Cameo doesn't glow, but it has a very soft feel, and it makes a perfect canvas for the artist. All right, here we go. Big lag, yes. That's why I'm saying don't bid $1. Here we go. What do you want to give on this one? On the Cameo Kitty. Here we go. What do you want to give? Would you go $10? 10 there. Would you go 15? Would you want to go 20? 20. Would you go $20? 20. Would you go 25? I've got 25 there. Would you want to go 30? I've got 25. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? 28 is bid. Now 30. I've got 28. Would you go 30? 30 there. Now 35. I've got 32. Now 35. 32 is bid. 35 with Beth. I've got 35. Would you go 40? I've got 35. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? 35 is bid. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go 40? 35 is bid. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go 40 on the Cameo Kitty? Anybody want to go 40? We're going to go ahead and sell it for $38. PJ Morris. $38. PJ Morris. Here we go.
Okay, number 12, turkey covered candy dish. This one's 8 inches tall, and we have $20 to start.
All right. I'm not sure the maker on this one. I went to the Cambridge Museum last fall, and there's a lot of companies that had this mold for this turkey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody and their brother had that mold at one point. I think it started with Cambridge. I think Indiana's had it. I think 3 other companies had it in between. Glass molds do move company to company over time, and they'll revive things and do them in their own colors. It's kind of fun. You sort of watch the history as it moved around.
Yeah, it's really neat. If you ever go to Ohio and you're going down 77 south, Cambridge Glass Museum is just a mile off the highway. And I'm telling you what, it is very cool. Here we go on the covered turkey. It's going to be fall before we know it. Here we go. What do you want to give? Would you go $10? 10 there. Would you go 15? Would you go 20? I've got 20. Would you go 25? 25. Would you go 25? 22 is bid. I've got 22. Would you go 25? $25. I've got 28. 28, 29. 29 would you go 30 or 40. I've got 40 would you go 45. 40 would you go 45 would you go 45 there. I've got 45 would you go 50. I got 45 would you go 50 would you go $50. Anybody want to go $50? 45 would you go 50 would you go $50. Anybody want to go? I appreciate the outs really. 45 would you go 50 would you go $50. Anybody want to go $50? I'm going to go ahead and sell it $45. Pauline Pemberton. Pauline Pemberton.
Number 13, Fenton Realistic Mouse. And we have 35 to start.
All right, and here we go. I really like the realistic series that Fenton did. Personally, I think they're cute. You'll see them in birds and the mice and some of the animals.
Yeah, and just the way they figured the coloration and managed to make it right. Although he's a little happy compared to most of the mice I see.
Yeah, and I don't ever remember seeing a bucktooth mouse.
No.
Oh, so cute. If you're going to collect an animal too, the mouse is definitely one to collect. You can find them, and there's so much variety in the painted mice. So here we go. What do you want to give for the little mouse? The realistic mouse. What do you want to give it to go 20? Would it go 25? 25 would it go 30? I've got 35. Would it go 40? I've got 35. Would it go 40? 40 with PJ. 40 would it go 45 with Heather? I've got 45. Would it go 50? I don't know who the artist. If I didn't put the artist down, it means I don't recognize the name. 45 would it go 50? 45 would it go 50? Would it go $50? Anybody would it go $50? 45 is bid. Would it go 50? Would it go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? I've got 48 now. 50. I've got 48. Would you go 50? Anybody want to go 50? Yeah. Sometimes I don't recognize the artist or I can't read it. So 48. Would you go 50? Anybody want to go 50? 48. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? 49 now. 50. 49. Would you go 50? 49. Would you go 50? $50. Anybody want to go $50? Cute. What do you want to give? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 49 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? Anybody want to go $50? Anybody want to go $50? We're going to sell it. The winner is Susan Mitchell from Facebook. Susan Mitchell gets it for $49.
Number 14, Victorian Enamel Apothecary, 8.5 inches tall, minor roughness. And we have 25 to start.
This is so pretty. I recently came across a few of these pieces. Now, this is a big apothecary jar, almost 9 inches tall. There's a little bit of roughness. I wouldn't even call them a chip. I mean, I think that is pretty much given for the age of this piece. Beautiful. Those are all enameled flowers, George.
Oh, yes. Yeah, probably Bohemian. They did a lot of this sort of work, but you really don't see the jar form practically ever. I think lids got broken and dropped, and they're just not around.
I love the handle too. It fits so good in your hand. A big glass ball on the top. It's awesome. It's bigger than it looks, which is, some auctioneers put pop bottles and stuff next to them. I can't do that. I love the picture. I don't want to put a Coke bottle in there, but
that just looks so bad when they do that. I hate that.
Know. 8.5 inches tall. You should always have a ruler with you when you're bidding at an auction, because it's amazing. You just cannot comprehend, even though you know what 8 inches is. Here we go. What do you want to give for that? Here we go. What do you want to give? I've got 10. Would you go 20? Would you go 25? 25 there now. 30. I've got 30. Would you go 35? 35 is bid. 35 is bid. Anybody want to go 40? I've got 40. Would you go 45? 45. 45 there now. 50. I've got 45. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go 50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go 50? Anybody want to go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go 50? We're going to go ahead and sell it. The winner is Heather Hodges. Heather, can we contact you on Facebook or email? Just let me know. John will put a little note on the clerk tag. Heather Hodges gets that one for 45. Yes.
I think we have her info somewhere. Okay. I think I might have it, but I'm not sure.
George, Tammy goes, George, your smile is so sweet early this morning in Kentucky. No, it's not Kentucky. You think it's early for George? George, how early is it there?
Well, it's about 8:30, which is yes. Yes, I don't usually get up at 7 on a Sunday, so this is unusual. The smile is sort of frozen on because I can't really move.
Okay, Eileen, what do we got here, sweetie?
Number 15 is a kibbe, a Fenton Custard Burmese deer signed kibbe. And we're going to start this one for $50. 50.
So Eileen, you know about
Yo.
Michelle Gibby. She is a wonderful artist, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Absolutely. And that's a
So-
sweet little deer.
Oh, it is. And anything that glows right now, I don't see the glowy glass really losing popularity right now. It just keeps surging. And I think they like to shine everything with a black light, even the kids in the antique stores. It's just amazing to watch.
They do. It's really cute. They come in with their moms and dads and their little black lights. It's so cute.
And Michelle Kibbe still actively works for the gift shop. She is a local down near Marietta, Ohio. And this is her deer, and it is in Custard Burmese. So here we go. This is our item right here, number 15. And what do you want to give? Would you go 20? I've got 20. Would you go 25? 25 there. Would you want to go 30? I've got 30. Would you go 35? 35 there. 45. 50. I've got 50. Would you go 55? I've got 55. Would you go 60? I've got 55. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? I'm the deer. What do you want to give? Would you go $60? 55 is bid. Would you go 60? Michelle Kibbe. I got 55. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Anybody want to go $60? 55. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Anybody want to go $60? I've got 55. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Anybody want to go $60? We're going to sell it, and it sold to PJ for $55. PJ Morris.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, number 16, Victorian era Cadium glow basket, 8 inches. And we have, I think we have 25 to start, 25.
So, George, do they call this particular style of basket from the Victorian era? Does it have a name, maybe a name for that handle style with the twigs, or?
Well, it is twig handle, yeah, and that's definitely a type. And I mean, that handle is amazing because of that shape. I mean, it's not the usual sort of just an arch. It's really a different look. I feel like there should be a name for this orange and peach color. You know, like peach glow is like a pink with white. But I don't know that there is a specific name for it. But it sure seems, I bet there was back in the day, and we just don't know what it is. If there's any old glass collectors out there who know, put it in the comments.
Yes, this one will glow that beautiful kind of corally pink cadmium color. It's got a crystal crest on it. Just amazing. It's way over 100 years old. And it came from the glass house in Medina. And yeah, I'm sure that it was collected because of the square handle. It's very cool. Okay, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? Number 16. Victorian era cadmium glow basket. Here we go. What do you want to give? Would you go 10, 10 there? Would you go 15, 15? Would you want to go 20? I got 20. Would you go 25, 25 there? Would you go 30? I've got 25. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? 27 there now 30. I've got 27. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? 35 now 40. You can see the upcoming items if you look at the Facebook catalog, Lucky. And I just posted it there. 35 now 40. I've got 35. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? 35 is bid. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? 35 is bid. Would you go 40? 40. 37 now 40. I've got 37. Would you go 40? 37. Would you go 40? $40? Anybody want to go 40? Awesome, awesome color here. 37. Would you go 40? 37. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Get your bids in. 37. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? 37 is bid. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? 38 now 40. 38. Would you go 40? 38. Would you go 40? Anybody want to go 40? 38. Would you go 40? I'm going to do a last chance. 38. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? 40 now 45. 40. Would you go 45? 40. Would you go 45? We got a lot of 40s. Would you go 45? I'll give you just a little more time. 45 now 50. I've got 45. Would you go 50? 45, would you go 50, $50? Anybody would go $50? 50 there, 55. 50, would you go 55? 50, would you go 55? Anybody would go 55? 55 If you want to say you're out, you will help me with that, I guess. I'm not going to wait, though. 50 would go 55, would go 55. Anybody going to, thank you, 55 would go 55. I'm going to go ahead and sold it to Barb Weeks for $50.
Sold it. Number 11 inches tall. So number 17, Charlton Vase, tall vase, 11 inches. And this one, we're going to start this one for 28.
Okay, so this style we talked about earlier, I think there were several companies that chose this style of Charlton to paint. And I think this piece might be like a consolidated piece. I'm not sure. It is beautiful anyway. We're going to go ahead and get it started. And definitely one that you probably don't have with your collection. I love the blue bows on it, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very 1930s, 1940s design with bow knots. Very popular then. You could get it etched in glass, and you find jewelry pieces in bow knot. It was really popular then.
And you can see in the background, there's little blue, like crisscrosses all on the background. It's such a fancy design and something to collect. Very pretty, very delicate looking. All right. And here we go on number 17. It is 11 inches tall. What do you want to give? Would you go 15? I've got 15. Would you go 20? 20 would you go 25? 25, 28 is bid. 28, would you want to go 30? I've got 30. Would you go 35? 35 would you go 35? 48, now 50. I've got 48. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 48 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? I've got 48. Would you go 50? I've got 48. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 48 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Check it out with all the blue is so pretty, and the garland of roses. What do you want to give? To go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 48 is bid. Would you go 50? 50, and it is sold to Diane Thatcher. Diane Thatcher. And Diane, how do we contact you, sweetie? Let us know. I think we've done business before. If you need to see our email, I'm going to post it real quick. But I think that we contact you through email. If that's not the case, let me know, Diane. I recognize your name. And if you need to see that again, email John if you just want to put that on the clerk sheet. Okay, let's go move on to number 18. Thank you, bidders. Oh my gosh, this is like humongously large.
Number 18, is that an abbreviation for check glass?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Check art glass, huge footed bowl, 11 inches, and we have 13 to start. 1, 3.
This is big. Big. 11 inches. It's star shaped. I think this one does have the sticker on it.
It does.
It's heavy, isn't it, George? These are big pieces.
They're so well made, and cranberry glass, so they had to use 22 or 24 karat gold to get the color. These were being done in the 1980s, and because I remember when you could buy them new, and they were selling for close to $100 back then. They're really, really substantial, good quality mid-century glass.
And they go in with the more contemporary designs that people have today. They'll go with the mid-century look. They're just so classic looking.
Yeah, they can go mid-century, or if you like traditional glass, there's just enough design to it that it can really fit either way. I just think they're beautiful.
Yes, here we go. 11 inches. What do you want to give on this one? I've got 10. Would you go 15? 15. Would you go 20? I've got $20 here. 20. Would you go 25? 25. 25. 22 now is bid. Would you want to go 25? 25 there. 30. I've got 30. Would you go 35? 30. Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Would you go 35? 30. Would you go 35? It is footed. 30. Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? I've got 30. Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? Anybody want to go 35? And I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And the price is $30 to Barbara Rickle. $30 to Barbara Rickle.
Congrats. Oh, this is adorable. This is number 19, 1920 chalkware string holder. And we have 27 to start.
Adorable or spooky?
I like it. I think it's cute.
I go more for the creepy or spooky.
She didn't have a string hanging out of the mouth. She would not be creepy or spooky.
Oh, Eileen, I beg to differ. Look at those eyes looking at you sideways.
Just giving you the side eye, that's all.
I think she got caught with a piece of spaghetti in her mouth.
Oh no, I didn't take it, Mom.
I'm hungry.
Chalkware. I don't think you see too many of these. I don't know if too many of these have actually survived. They are chalkware. This one happens to be in wonderful shape.
Horrible.
Okay, let's see where we are here. I think the consensus is creepy, but here we go. 1920s chalkware string holder, except for Eileen. She thinks
I think she's cute.
All right, here we go. What do you want to give? Would you go 15? I've got 15. Would you go 20? Would you go 25? 25, 27. I've got 27. Anybody want to go 30? 30 is bid. Now 35. I've got 35. Would you go 40? 35. Would you go 40? $40. Anybody going to go 40? 48 is bid. Now 50. I've got 48. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? Anybody want to go $50? I've got 48. Would you go 50? Lena, you would. I think you would, Lena. You like the eccentric stuff. 48. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? And we're going to go ahead and sell it. It's going to Stephen for $48. Stephen Dunn for $48.
Yay, Stephen. Okay, number 20, Fenton Cranberry Pern, 10 inches. And we have 5.5 to start, 55.
Okay. And this is a classic in cranberry, and as George was saying, there is real gold in cranberry glass.
Yeah, I've had this piece and I loved it, and it didn't last very long.
Yeah, this is a really nice piece when you get to the single horn de Pern. The horn is much more substantial and it's a solid piece. And think of the decorating you could do with the red during the holidays, Valentine's Day, 4th of July. It would be such a pretty piece. And this is Fenton, and it's 10 inches tall.
Very cute.
All right. And here we go. Number 20. Here we go. What do you want to give on this one on the Fenton Pern? I've got 25, 30. Would you go 35, 35, 40? Would you go 45, 50? Would you go 55? I've got 55. Would you go 60? 60 is bid. Would you go 65? 60. Would you go 65? 65 there. Would you go 70? $70 is bid. Would you go 75? 75. Anybody want to go 75? I've got 75. 70. Would you go 75? Anybody want to go 75? 70 is bid for the single horn de Pern and cranberry. Anybody want to go 75? 75. I've got 70. Would you go 75? Anybody want to go 75? Would you go 75? 75. Anybody want to go 75? 74 now. 75. How about 75? 76 now. 80. 76. Would you go $80? $80. Get your bids in actively. That way I'll stretch it out a little bit. If I see a lag in between, then you hear my voice getting ready to sell it. 76. Would you go 80? $80. Anybody want to go $80? 76. Would you go 80? Would you go $80? 78 there. 80. 78. Would you go 80? $80. Anybody want to go 80? 78 is bid. Would you go 80? $80. Anybody want to go $80? 78 is bid. Nancy Eldred gets that for $78. $78. Nancy Eldred. Okay, we got another one here. Look at this.
Victorian era twig handle basket, 8 inches, and we have 20 to start.
Okay, another one with the square handle. There must have been a lot of independent artists that use this type. This glass isn't really, it's not really attributed to a single company, is it, George?
No. A lot of different companies in the Victorian era made this sort of thing in both England and the United States, and I think even in Bohemia. I just really like the spatter colors, though. That's always been a personal favorite. Why choose when you can have 6 colors at the same time?
Yes, and it makes me think that maybe Fenton used this type of glass as an inspiration for their Vasa, because this looks like Vasa Marina.
Absolutely.
Same Vasa colors. Yep.
It is.
Yeah.
This does have the twig handle and the wave crest type bottom. It's from the Victoria era. So if you collect the baskets, you're going to love this one. And here we go. Okay, here we go. What do I give? Would it go 10, 10 there, 15? Would it go 20? I've got 20 there. Would it go 25? I've got 20. Would it go 25? 20. Would it go 25? Wow, grab it. 25. I've got 20. Would it go 25? 25 there, 30. $30. 25. Would it go 30? 25. Would it go 30? 25 would it go 30. Ivory on the inside, beautiful pink patterned on the outside. 30 would it go 35. I've got 30 would it go 35. 35 would it go 35. Anybody would it go 35? 35. I've got 30 would it go 35. 30 would it go 35. 35. Anybody want to go 35? Anybody want to go 35? 35 there now. 40. I've got 35 would it go 40. 35 would it go 40. $40. Anybody would it go $40? 35 would it go 40. Would it go $40? Anybody want to go 40? 40 now. 45. 45. This one is about 8 inches tall. 40 would it go 45. 40 would it go 45. 45. Anybody want to go 45? 40 would it go 45. It's going to sell. Anybody want to go 45? 45 now. 50. 45 now. 50. 50. Anybody want to go 50? 45 would it go 50? Would it go $50? Anybody want to go 50? 45 would it go 50? 50. And we're going to go ahead and sell it. $45. And that one goes to Barb Weeks. Barb Weeks.
Yay.
Okay. Would you like to sell this one, George?
Well, actually, I want to ask you a question about this one because I jumped in and made a comment because someone was asking if this had a stopper. And I said, I didn't think so. And then you said, well, it's a bottle. So I don't know if we answered that question. I think I might have thrown it off.
Oh, that's okay. No, this one did not have a stopper. So it's beautiful with the fish. This is just a bottle, and it is adorned with some Swarovski crystals too. So it's very pretty. It's a Sue Jackson. I'm going to let you go ahead and sell this one after the music, George. Okay.
Okay.
60 to start it, George.
Well, this is really, really cool. It is one of their sea life. I don't see these patterns very often at all. Sue Jackson was the artist I've seen paint this the most, and I just think it's really incredible because I love sea stuff. So it spoke to me.
Oh, yeah. And the color of the bottle is just like the ocean blue. I mean, it looks so cool.
Yeah. I just think it's a great piece.
And one you don't see very often. Okay, we're going to let George take a few here. So go ahead, George.
All right. We've had bids starting at $45, 45 now, 50 now, 60. We are at $60 bid. We are at 60 looking for 65, $60 bid on the Sea Life, the Fenton bottle. Very nice piece. Looking for 65, $60 bid, looking for 65. I know we've got some folks interested, but $60 is the opening bid. So looking for 65 now, 60 looking for 65. Anybody out there? $60 bid. Looking for 65 on this very pretty piece. It's not something you're going to see often now. 65 now looking for 70. $65 bid. Now looking for 70. We've got 65 now. $68 looking for 70. 68 looking for 70. $68 bid. I'm seeing Blue Flamingo Mercantile with some numbers, but they're not whole numbers. There we go. $70 bid. 70 now. 75. $70 bid with Steven Says Done. Now looking for 75. 70 now. 75. Looking for 75. And we're going to go here, 72. 72 now, 75. 72 bid, now looking for $75. $75 next bid. $75 bid, now looking for 80. 75 bid, now looking for 80. $75 bid on the bottle, now looking for 80. Is $80 out there? Now 77. $77 bid, looking for 80. 77 bid, now 80. $77 bid, and we are out. And it looks like we are sold at $77 to Patty Speece. Congratulations, Patty. It's a beautiful piece.
Congrats. This is adorable. Well, it's 9 inches. It looks like a mini. Number 23, Victorian oil lamp, 9 inches tall. Excuse me. And we're starting this one for 25. It's in the chat.
Okay. 25. And I just got a collection of these, and I find them really interesting. These are the mini oil lamps. Can you tell us a little bit about this, George?
Yeah, how big is that? 6 or 7 inches, maybe?
I got 9 inches. Yeah.
9 inches. Okay. Yeah. The miniatures were to be put by your bedside so you could carry them around at night. They would oftentimes be in a window as well. They started doing these instead of fairy lamps because fairy lamps were put in windows and a lot of Victorian curtains caught fire and burned the house down. So after they had access to something that wasn't an open flame, that was a better idea. So that's where you see a lot of miniature oil lamps, especially last part of the Victorian era.
So this is like, what year do you think this is?
Oh, I'd say right around 1900, probably.
All right, and a mini oil lamp, hand painted. Go ahead, George.
Okay, we have $25 bid, now 30. We're at $30 bid with Leanne, now looking for 35. 30 looking for 35. $30 is the current bid, looking for 35. Nice milk glass piece with the hand painting. This is going to be around 1900. 30 looking for 35. $30 bid, now looking for 35. Do we have 35 out there? $30 bid, looking for 35. 30 looking for 35, and 35 with Stacy F, now looking for 40. $35 bid, looking for 40. We are $35 bid, 35 looking for 40, looking for $40 here. 35 bid. We're going to close this out pretty quick here, folks. 35, and we are sold. $35 for Stacy F.
Stacy Freeman.
Okay. Number 24 is a Roseville. This is bleeding heart pattern. Console bowl, 13 inches across.
I'll sell this one.
And this, we're going to start this one for 20.
Okay. The council bowl is 13 inches across, and this is a foxglove pattern. This is a popular pattern, isn't it?
Heidi.
Yes. Yes.
It's bleeding heart.
Bleeding heart. Okay, yes. So I got it wrong in my description.
Okay.
It's a bleeding heart. My heart bleeds. My heart bleeds that I didn't know that one.
You know.
So they are so pretty, and I can't be very objective about it because I'm the one who bid the $20, but you've got 30 now, so it is a beautiful piece. Love that color of that pinkish russet color.
I have a couple of these, and I'm just going to be honest with you. They're catch-alls near my couch, and they're perfect for that. I'm going to go ahead and let you sell this, George.
Okay, we are starting at $20, $20 now, $30, $30 now, $35, $35 now, $45. We're at $45 bid on the Roseville piece. $45 looking for 50. We're at $45 looking for $50 on the Roseville Bleeding Heart. It is a big, substantial piece, 11 inches wide, nice console bowl. $45 bid looking for 50, and we are out. So it looks like we are going to sell this. And we are sold for $45 to Pauline Pemberton.
Yay, Pauline! I love that pattern. It's one of my favorites.
Right.
Okay, number 25 is a Fenton Cranberry Daisy and Fern vase, and this one is 12 inches tall, and we're going to start it for $25.
Okay, this is huge, guys. Get your rulers out. It's a foot tall in the Daisy and Fern. This is a big, big piece, and it is Fenton. So, it's kind of a classic piece. Very elegant looking, a foot tall.
Yeah, there's someone who knows. Yep, that is a beautiful piece. I have always really liked the Daisy and Fern because it's such an all-over pattern and it goes all directions. It's just so eye-catching, and the opalescent. It's really amazing to me that Fenton figured out how to make the opalescent in patterns. Generally, opalescence, it's just a chemical thing, so it usually happens out on the edges. So for them to figure out how to make a mold that would make that opalescent fire come out to the edge like that, I just think that, it shows what masters they were.
Oh yeah, and the shape of this one's beautiful too. It's so elegant in how it flares out. It just really is an impressive piece. It definitely is something that's going to catch everybody's attention when they come in. It's a showstopper. Here we go. What do I give? Would it go 25 there? I've got 25. Would it go 30? I've got 28. Would it go 30? 30. Would it go 35? 35. 38. Now 40. I've got 45 there. Anybody want to go 45? 50 is bid. I've got 50. Would it go 55? Would it go 55? 55. Now 57. Now 60. I've got 57. Would it go 60? Anybody want to go 60? pretty piece in cranberry. What do you want to give? They probably won't be making a lot of cranberry glass the way they used to with the gold in it anymore. 61, 65, 65, 70. I've got 65. Would it go 70? $70. 65 is bid. Would it go 70? Would it go $70? Anybody want to go $70? I've got 65. Would it go 70? $70. Anybody want to go $70? Last chance. 65. Would it go 70? Would it go $70? Anybody want to go $70? 65 is bid. Would you go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? Anybody want to go $70? And I'm going to go ahead and sell it. 65, Susan Mitchell. Susan Mitchell. Next up.
Number 26, Murano Clown, 10.5 inches tall. And we have 35 to start.
Okay. This is kind of a different Murano clown. Usually you see him with standing up, and this one is so comical. I love him. He's just adorable. If you like clowns, where'd everybody go? Here we go. 35, and here we go. Again, you have your opinion whether he's goofy or cute. Interesting piece. I'd love to see these made. They're so neat. Just think about all the different pieces that it makes to put this all together and get that look.
Well, and I love the sitting with the feet spread like that. I don't see that.
Yep.
I think he just stayed in his belly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Had a big dinner.
You could incorporate him with your Halloween displays. He's got a witch hat on, so he goes either way.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. What do you go on the clown? What do you want to give? Would you go 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 there? I've got 35. Would you go 40? I've got 35. Would you go 40? 37, now 40. I've got 37. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? 37. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? $37 is bid. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go 40? I've got 37. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go 40? And we will sell it for... it's taking me a while to get my solds in. So $37 blue flamingo. Remember, the best way to view the auction today is definitely casting on your TV. If you want to see the items up close, that is such an easy thing to do, and it really makes a difference. Okay, what do we got next?
We have number 27, the Fenton Decision Maker Ebony Owl, and we're going to start it for 45.
Okay, this is in Ebony, the decision maker, and I can't remember why they call it that. His head flips around. I don't know why, but that's what they call it.
Well, I'll jump in on that one because I had one of these with the original decision maker on it. Now, later on, they made him plain, but originally it was just a taped band under his beak there. And it had little sayings on it, one of which is "Let George do it," which is why I have one in my collection just like it. And you would spin the head, and wherever the beak pointed to, that was what you were supposed to do.
So you could incorporate those older decision makers. You could make your own little ring around here.
That's right.
Okay, and obviously this mold was used for other things too. Eventually it was also used for the fairy lamps that you see. Mm-hmm. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get this one started. I think we have some fairy lamps in the teak stock sale that do have this owl pattern. Okay, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? What do you want to give? Would it go 30? Would it go 35? 35 there. Would you want to go 40? Would it go 45 is bid 50? I've got 50. Would it go 55? 55 there. Would you want to go 60? I got 55. Would it go 60? 60 is bid. Would you want to go 66? 66 now 70. I've got $70. 70. Would you go 75? Spin the bottle. No, I guess you could make it anything you wanted to. Just use your imagination. $85, 90. 85 would it go 90. Oh my God. Memories of spin the bottle when we were children in the playhouse. We didn't know what we were doing, but we were spinning that bottle. Would it go 90? Would it go $90? 85 would it go 90? Would it go $90? 85 would it go 90? Would it go $90? 85 would it go 90? Would it go $90? $90. 88, Susan Mitchell. 88, Susan Mitchell. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty.
This is number 28. It's a Victorian era JIP, 13 inches. And we have 30 to start. 30.
Okay. This is gorgeous. Figure 13 inches tall.
Love that color.
What can you say about this, George? Because I thought the glow was unusual and the pattern is just crazy cool.
Yeah, I like the pattern. It's sort of almost a herringbone optic, but modified somehow. And I'm thinking this might be bohemian again because of the crimping. When you see stuff that looks like a Fenton crimp, but it's not even in the way Fenton did, it's almost always checked. So that's my guess. But I haven't seen this exact piece before.
No, I got it from an estate that had a lot of older pieces, and I don't even know if you would call that. It just turned a different color for sure. I don't know. It's just weird. It's a weird color. Sometimes this Victorian glass will do that. You always want to shine it. You never know what you're going to find out. Here we go. What do you give it? Go 25. 25 there. What do you go 30? I've got 30. What do you go 35? 35 now 40. 40 is big. What do you go 45? 45 is big. What do you go 50? I've got 50. What do you go 55? What do you go 55? What do you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? Anybody want to go 55? 55. What do you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? Anybody go 55? Now, Patty, I'm not giving you any ideas. Anybody want to go 55? What do you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? And we're going to go ahead and sell it. Barb Weeks, $50. $50.
I'm noticing all of these comments about spin the bottle, and all I can say is you might not have known what you were doing, but whoever started that game did.
Right?
Okay. Oh, our own Trudy.
29. Yeah, that's a Fenton signed Mendenhall fish covered dish, 7 inches, and I've got a $90 left bid.
Okay.
So we got 90 to start. There we go.
I just want to know if there's anybody in the room that didn't play that game when they were kids, or at least played some form of it. Here we go. Big thing in the 70s. I don't know. Okay. This is our own Trudy Mendenhall on beautiful sea blue with the fish. This is a factory piece. So we are now on almost number 30. Good. We're doing good. You always lost. Okay, here we go. What do you want to give on this one on the Mendenhall? What do you want to give? Would it go 50? Would it go 55, 60? Would it go 65, 65? There would it go 70, 70? Would it go 75, 80, 85, 90? I got 90. Would it go 95, 95, 100, 105, 110, 110, 120. 120 is bid. Anybody want to go 125? I've got 120. Would it go 125? Anybody want to go 125? Anybody want to go 125? Anybody want to go 125? 120 is bid. Would you go 125? Anybody want to go 125? I'm going to go ahead and sell it. And the price is $120. Christy Soyaz. Christy Soyaz. Thank you.
Here is number 30, Wallendorf Ballerina, 8 inches. And we have 15 to start.
Okay. Welcome, Christy. This is a Wallendorf. Now, Wallendorf is exceptionally fine porcelain, I guess, ceramic, whatever you want to call it. And we have $15 to start this one. Here goes the music. We don't see too much Wallendorf.
I don't see a ton of it, and they really did beautiful stuff. They did a lot of nudes as well, and they are, this one is probably second half of the 20th century. They've been in business since the 1700s in one form or another, but they're one of the few that are still producing, and she's just, the skin's so creamy and the legs are beautiful, and they're just so stylish.
Get your bids in there. This is the sleeper so far. These Wallendorf pieces usually sell for over 100 if you haven't done your research, especially one of this quality. She is beautiful, and she is, I don't know, I didn't put her height in there. 8 inches tall. Okay, here we go on the Wallendorf. What do you want to give? Would it go 10, 15, 15? Would you want to go 20? I've got 15. Would it go 20? Would it go $20? Anybody want to go $20? 15. Would it go 20? Would it go $20? Anybody want to go $20? 20 there. Would it go 25? I've got 20. Would it go 25? Anybody want to go 25? 20. Would it go 25? Look at the detail. I've got 20. Would it go 25? 20 is bid. Would you go 25? 25. Anybody want to go 25? 20 is bid. Would you want to go 25? Anybody want to go 25? I've got 20 bid. Would you go 25? Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25? 20 is bid. Would you want to go 25? Anybody want to go 25? Anybody want to go 25? Okay, we're going to sell it to Leanne. Now, Leanne, I need your information, sweetie. I'm going to go ahead and, John, just write down Leanne. And here is my email. And Leanne, could you screenshot that and just let me know how we get a hold of you? Unless you can tell me something and give me a clue here in the room here. Because you could be any Leanne. So thank you. We are going to move on. Please let us know if you don't have our information and you don't think we have yours, put it in comments so that we can get a hold of you, because we're depending on you for that. So, okay. Wallace, Leanne Wallace on the last one. And I think we contact her via email. Okay. What do we got next?
Number 31, 10-inch Viking fish. And we have 25 to start.
Okay, let me move this forward here. And there it is. Very cool. I did not recognize this fish.
Yes, I love the fish. I'm the $25 bidder, by the way, so someone take me out. It is a great color. They're a lot taller than they look. I think that's about 7 or 8 inches tall. And Viking is part of the Epic line. They really just, they were an etched glass, depression glass maker, and they went bankrupt, and they said, you know what, we're just going to completely change everything, go all mid-century Scandinavian influence, and wow, now look how popular it all is. And they lasted another 50 years because of it. So I just think they make great stuff.
I did not recognize this as Viking. You must have to just know molds, or I don't know. I mean, I did not even recognize it as Viking, but I knew it was cool. So let me get up here and grab this. What do you want to give on this one? I've got 25. 25 is bid. Would you want to go 30? I've got 25. Would you go 30? 25 would go 30. $30. 30 with Serena. Hi, Serena. 30 would you go 35. 40 now. 40 is bid. Would you go 45? 45 now, 50. I've got 45. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 45 now, 50. Would you go 55? I've got 50. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? 55. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? 50 is bid. Would you want to go 55? We'll do a last chance. Anybody want to go 55? Would you want to go 55? And we're going to go ahead and sell it to Serena. Serena gets it for 55. Serena gets it for 55. Okay, George. Sorry.
Okay, I'm back. Nope, that's okay. I ran off because I realized I don't have a pen. And so this is one of my items. And so for you folks who win from me, I've got my email name in there. And please contact me by email, because that's what will get me to send you an invoice. So this tray here, which I have right here, is Sacha Brostoff. It is from the fruit line, and we're going to start this off. I believe it looks like what, Eileen?
$10.
$10. Okay, we've got a $10 start on this. Sacha Brostoff had a factory on Wilshire Boulevard where Marilyn Monroe and Joan Crawford and all the Hollywood stars would go to shop. And his first factory didn't have a mark on the back. And then it caught fire and burned down in 1952. And then they built a new factory, and it has a rooster on the back. So this is the early OG 1947 to 52 line. And I just like the fruit. Now, this was made so it could hold cigarettes, but I don't think this one was ever used for that. And honestly, it just could make a really cool dresser tray or a candy dish, or for fruit, I guess, since it's got a pear on it.
Okay.
And let's see here. We are starting at $10. $10 now, 15 with Leanne, $15 now, 20 with Sarah Friedel. Barb, I see you in there, but we've already got a $20 bid. 20 looking for 25. We're at $20 now, looking for 25 on the Sacha Brostoff. 20 looking for 25. $20 bid. Now looking for 25. $20 bid, looking for 25. Do we have a bid over $20? $20 now looking for 25. 20 looking for 25. We have $25 bid, 25 now looking for 30, $25 on the Sasha Brostoff, now looking for 30, $25 bid. We are going to move this fast, $35 now bid, $35 looking for 40, 35 on the Sasha Brostoff looking for 40, $35 bid, now 40. We are going to wrap this up quick, so we are out and sold, $35, Sarah Friedel.
Yay, Sarah.
Sarah Friedel. And that
Sarah.
was a G item, John, 32G, 32G. Okay, here we go.
Number 33, Dynasty Fish, 9 inches across. And we have 40 to start.
All right.
40.
This Dynasty glass. Now, Dynasty makes some wonderful paperweights, and I've seen a lot of paperweights, but I've never seen, I'm waiting for the start amount there. I've never seen a fish in the paperweight. I thought this is very cool, and it says Atlantis. And the start is how much? I don't.
40.
Okay, here
40.
we go. Okay, I'm having trouble seeing. Let me see. Are you seeing me put comments in?
I'm
No.
seeing, no, I'm
Yes.
not.
You put a comment right below mine.
Okay, there it
Oh,
goes. They just
40?
came through. Okay,
There we go.
there was a definite issue there for a second. Okay, here we go. Dynasty. So they're more contemporary paperweight artists, but their paperweights are very expensive and their quality is excellent. And I've never seen a fish, Dynasty fish. So he does say Atlantis on one side, and he is 9 inches across. Very cool. I think you and I are in agreement. We both like the fish, huh, George?
Yeah, I've always liked fish. I'm, I just always live near the ocean, so it just feels right.
Yeah. All right. And here we go on the Dynasty. What do you go? 30? Would you go 35? 35. 40 is bid. 40. Would you go 45? I've got 40. Would you go 45? 45 there. 50. I've got 50. Would you go 55? 55 now. 60. I got 55. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Anybody want to go $60? 55 is bid. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Anybody want to go $60? Anybody want to go $60? 55 is bid. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? And I'm going to go ahead and sell it to $55. That is Barb Rickle. Barb Rickle. Okay, you're up, George.
Okay,
This
this is such a sweet little piece. This is a pocket mirror. You can't really tell completely in the other picture, so I'll see if I can hold it here. Yeah, see, there you go. It's reflecting. The mirror's in good shape. The woman is very cute. This is, she has sort of a flapper bob, so this is going to be around 1925 because she's got the short haircut there and she's holding her bouquet of roses. I just think she's really cool. And I've been selling out the big collection of pocket mirrors. These came out of Illinois, actually. And I just think they're really sweet. She's some sort of a chromolithography that they did on celluloid. So we are going to have fun with her. Someone will.
And John, this is a 34G. 34G. Here we go. Oh, I love the old Victorian gals on anything. Anything.
Yeah, there's just something really sweet about them. So, all right. Well, we are starting out with an opening bid of $10 on the pocket mirror. $10 now, $20, $20 now, $30 with Lena Ray. $30 bid. We are at $30 looking for $35. $30 bid now looking for $35 on the pocket mirror. $30 bid now, $35. Let us know if you're in. $30 now, $35. And we are going to make this one a quick one. $30 bid. Looking for $35. Steven's out and we're sold. $30 to Lena Ray. Thank you, Lena.
Okay, she got it. All right. And this one, I'm going to go ahead and let you sell this one too, George, but I'll go ahead and start it out here. What do we got?
Okay.
Number 35. Oh, sorry, George. Go ahead.
No, that's fine.
Tell us what we've got, Eileen.
Fenton Atlantis, large vase planter, chocolate, 7 inches tall. And
Okay.
this one, we're going to start this one for $43.
Okay. We'll get the 43. I'll highlight that. And this one is in chocolate glass. This is a big planner. It's big with the fish. In chocolate glass, there's never two that are alike because the glass is very heat sensitive. So you never know how it's going to look.
Yeah, chocolate flag. It's so cool. It's
Yes.
like it's kind of like coffee with cream when it's still floating around.
You're right. I considered having this painted, but I thought, well, that is a very cool. The chocolate's very cool. It's very unique. So I decided not to. Now this is a big piece, George. This is a planner. It might look like a goblet there, but I'm telling you, get one of your favorites. Yeah, get your measurements out because this one is 7 inches, but it's also very wide. Okay, George, go ahead.
Okay, so the 7-inch planter, the Fenton Atlantis chocolate glass, is starting at $40, now $45, now $55, and now $58 with Susan Mitchell. So $58 looking for $60, $58 now $60, $58 bid now looking for $60 on the chocolate glass. Chocolate glass, of course, originally came from Greentown, Indiana, and in the Victorian days, and it's another thing Fenton revived for us so we could enjoy it now. $58 bid now looking for $60, $58 looking for $60, and we have $65 with Barb Rickle, $65 now looking for $70, $65 bid on the Fenton now looking for $70, $65 now looking for $70, $65 now looking for $70. Let us know. We're going to wrap these up pretty quick. $65 bid now looking for $70. And yep, see the fish in the bubbles. Yeah, I really like the bubbles. $69 bid with Susan Mitchell now looking for $75. $69 bid now is $75. $69 bid now looking for $75. $69 bid looking for $75. Do we have $75 out there on the very pretty Fenton chocolate glass piece? $69 looking for $75. Do we see $70 out there? We're going to wrap this up. $75 now with Barb Rickle and sold for $75. Barb got in just in time.
There you go.
Okay. And this one is an E, 36E. What do we got, Eileen?
36E, Kelsey Pilgrim 8-inch sand carved vase. That's the one with the trailing flowers like the fuchsia hanging down.
Yeah.
And that one, we're going to start that one for $28.
Okay. So this is sand carved. And here we go.
Who can't hear us? Can't hear you guys. Somebody can't hear us.
But I think they were talking about something else here. Okay. Okay. So 28. This is a Kelsey. Let me see. Kelsey Pilgrim.
Yep.
So Kelsey Murphy worked at Pilgrim Glass and then went on to Fenton. This is sand carved. How big is this vase, Eileen?
This one is, let's see, 8 inches tall. So it's good size.
Okay. And it is a Kelsey and it is signed Kelsey.
Yep.
Okay. You want me to sell it or you want to sell it?
No, go ahead. It's fine.
Okay. Here we go. What do you want to give on this one? I've got 20. Would it go 25? 25. Would it go 30? 35? 38 now. 40. I've got 40. Would it go 45? 40. Would it go 45? Would it go 45? Would it go 45? Anybody want to go 45? Oh, we lost George. Anybody want to go 45? 40. Would it go 45? 45. Would it go 45? 45. It is sand carved Kelsey. 40. Would it go 45? Would it go 45? 45. They are now 50. 45. Would it go 50? 45. Would it go 50? $50. Anybody want to go 55? Beautiful color too in this pink. Anybody want to go 50? 50. They are now 55. 50 with Bill. Anybody want to go 55? 50. Would it go 55? 55. Anybody want to go 55? Last chance. Anybody want to go 55? 50 is bid. Would it go 55? Would it go 55? 55. It is Kelsey Murphy for Pilgrim Glass. She worked at Pilgrim before she went to Fenton. It really doesn't matter the maker on this. It's sand carved, and she is a wonderful artist. 55 would it go 60? $60. $60. She started out at Pilgrim Glass, I believe. Anybody want to go 60? 55 is bid. 58 now. 60. 58 would it go 60? 58. Would you go 60? $60? Anybody want to go $60? 58. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Last chance. Anybody want to go $60? I've got 58. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Get your bids in. Don't hesitate. 58. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Anybody want to go $60? When the bid's slow, that's when I put sold, and it goes to Susan Mitchell. Darn, Susan Mitchell for 58.
Thank you, Susan Mitchell.
Okay, here we go. I thought this was the coolest thing.
Mid-century modern 4-piece stackable, number 37. And they stack.
Yes.
Interesting. $10 to start.
Okay, so these all go into each other. They're in really good shape. I just think they're so cool on a kitchen top. So there's 4. They all stack. And if this isn't the Brady Bunch here, look at this. All right.
Yeah, I always thought that that show. The funny thing on that show is that if you notice that everything was really dull colors in the kitchen. They put in the glossy Formica and the lights were too strong and it reflected and they couldn't do the scene. So they had to rebuild the whole kitchen with matte because it wouldn't work with the gloss.
Oh my gosh. Totally only here at Rosie's do you find these stories about the Brady.
I'm a trivial guy.
Well, I would use this for doggy treats, kitty treats, cookies, and something else.
M&M's.
M&M's. Yeah.
M&Ms,
here we go.
Yes. I'm all for the human treats, yes.
Okay, here we go. What do you want to give? Would you go $10? 10 is bid. Anybody want to go 15? Would you go $20? $20. Anybody want to go 20? I've got 25. Would you go 30? 30. Would you go 35? I've got 35. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? 35. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? 35 is bid. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go 40? Bear food, I know, Lena. 35 would you go 40. She watches. Anybody want to go $40? 35 is bid. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? We never did find that bear, Lena. We never did. 35, and it goes to a Sarah Friedel. Sarah Friedel. Okay, this is an E, John. This is an E. Go ahead, Eileen.
Okay, Fenton Angel sign S. Davis. She's got some cute little flowers on her. And we're going to start her for 20. 20.
She's
there you
cute.
Go. She's cute. Yeah.
Yeah, they made so many angels, but I don't usually see this one that's more just the bust. That's very sweet. And the way you took the picture is really great. It just shows you, if you put light behind glass, it really changes it. That's part of the fun. You can display it so many different ways.
Oh, yeah. I think she's so cute. And she's on satin glass with that beautiful bouquet in her hand. I see the original sticker is still there. And she's signed by the artist.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Remember now, I'm going to remind you again, if you're just coming in, there are 3 of us selling here today. So you may get 2 invoices from this sale. We're taking that into account. We're going to charge you just as reasonable shipping as we can. One day we may incorporate it all together. We just haven't done that yet. So you may get a couple different invoices. Don't worry about that. What do you want to give on this one? What do you want to give? I've got 15. Would you go 20? $20 is bid. Would you go 25? 25 now 30. I've got 30. Would you go 35? 35. Would you go 35? 35. 35. Anybody want to go 35? 30 is bid. Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? Last chance for 35. And we're going to go ahead and sell it for $30. It goes to Beth Campbell. Beth Campbell for $30.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, the next one are the grapes, and number 39, mid-century modern lucite grapes. And they're 14 inches across, and they do glow. And let me put the description in. And we're going to start those for $32.
Yeah. This is a big bunch. You figure 14 inches across, so they're bigger than a foot. And the grapes are huge. Are they lucite? Am I calling that right? I know I ask you every time I have these.
Acrylic lucite or acrylic.
Yeah, I always hear them called lucite, and I think they still are because it's the heavy and clear. There are acrylic ones, but not quite as substantial. Sorry, I'm
really great.
This is big enough that it's going to make a coffee table. I mean, it is super big.
Yeah, those are really cool. Great color.
Okay, here we go on number 39. Here we go. What do I give? What do you go? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32, 32. Anybody want to go 32 now? We've got 55. Okay, 55. What do you go? 60, 65 there, 75. 75, what do you go? 80. 75, what do you go? 80, 80 there, 85, 90. I've got 90, what do you go? 100. I've got 90, what do you go? 100. Anybody want to go 100? 90, what do you go? 100. Anybody want to go 100? 90 is bid, would you go 100? Would you go 100? Anybody want to go 100? Fair warning, 90 is bid, would you go 100? Would you go 100? Anybody want to go 100? Anybody want to go 100? We're going to sell it to our gal Lena Ray for $90. $90 to Lena Ray. Okay.
This is a G. This is Fenton Pastel, a cat on a shoe, 1960s. And we have 33 to start.
Yeah, and what's different about this one is that this is this really interesting, and I hope you can remind me the name of the color because I could not access it in my head, but it's like a turquoise, but it also has a real opal fire when you hold it up to the light.
Is it more of a, sometimes this pastel is so hard to decide if it's a green pastel or a blue.
Yeah, it's like the blue with the real greenish cast. Yeah, exactly. In fact, it looks light in the picture. When I'm holding it up for you, it looks like a different color. So just look at the picture because that's what you're getting. But yeah, I've always loved this color of blue, and you don't see this color. You see a lot of the soft pastel blue instead. So. Okay, well, we are starting this. We started at 30, now 33, 33, now 35. We have 35, now 40, 40, now 45 with Barb Rickle. 45 looking for 50. We have $45 looking for 50, $50 now looking for 55, $50 looking for 55. It is an unusual color, and it is an early enough Fenton. It does not have the Fenton mark on the bottom because it's before they were doing that. This is a 60s era piece. $50 now looking for 55, 50 looking for 55, and we have an out, and I think we're going to sell this now for $50 to Sarah Friedel. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, I love this. Number 41, Phoenix Consolidated vase with sticker, 7 inches tall, and $30 to start.
I like the color of this one too. And the fact that it has the original sticker on the bottom is so cool. I love the hallmark on there.
Yeah, this is really,
I really like seeing that sticker.
Yeah, and I have to tell you something. These have been flying out of the shop. Anything consolidated. The Phoenix.
Ooh, that's neat. I just picked up 2 lamps, and they're huge.
I don't know. All of a sudden, it's just so desirable again.
I've noticed that too. All of a sudden, a few pieces that I've had for a while, they just suddenly all disappeared at the same time, and I get the feeling people are hot for this again, and they should be. It's just such good quality, and of course, they came from the old consolidated molds and got passed back and forth. But the Phoenix is nice because you get that deep contrast.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just crazy. I was like, wow.
I will put a couple of my lamps in teak stock then. I just picked them up. So here we go. Phoenix Consolidated. What do I give it to go? 10, 10 there, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I've got 40. Would you go 45? 40. Would you go 45? Would you go 45? Anybody would go 45? 40 is bid. Would you go 45? Would you go 45? You heard it here first. 40. Would you go 45? Anybody would go 45? Anybody want to go 45? 40 is bid. Would you go 45? Would you go 45? I've got a couple of you on at 35. So bid quickly. 45 there. Would you go 50? 50 there now. 60. I got 50. Would you go 55? Anybody would go 55? 50 is bid. Would you go 55? Anybody would go 55? 50 is bid. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? Anybody want to go 55? Anybody want to go 55? I'm trying to sell it. And Farm got it. Margot, Farm, $50, John, $50. Next up.
Now, one thing about that Phoenix, and I just want to say that all the ones that I see, because we get a lot of them, are either cylinder or round. That one had a very flared out, unusual shape. So I think that was a great deal.
You see a lot of pillow vases in the consolidated.
Pillow vases have the cylinders, or you got the round, the tall roundish ones. This is a E number. It's 42E. It's a Murano turtle. It's 8 inches. It's really big. And this one, we're going to start this one for 50.
Okay. And here we go. Oh, I don't see the 50, but we got to start here.
I put it in.
Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing comments. They're lagging or something.
Yeah. Hi, Ginger.
Hey, Ginger. Nice to see ya. On the glass turtle, we've had some sea life today. Yeah. Remember, our next bid call sale will be in October due to the peak stock sale that will be Saturday, September 13th. And we are thinking about having a consignment sale on Sunday since George won't be here for our appraisal fair this year. So that'll be very interesting. And if we have that, it'll be our vendors will bring some items in and it'll be open to you guys at home. So we're thinking about doing that. Here we go. What do you want to give? Would you go 50? Would you go 50? Would you go 60? $60. 60. Would you go 70? $70 is bid now 75. 75 is bid now 80. $80 now 90. 90 now 100. 100 would you go 110. 100 would you go 110. Would you go 110? Anybody want to go 110? 100 is bid. Would you go 110? Would you go 110? Would you go 110? Anybody want to go 110? And we're going to sell it to Beth Campbell for $100. Beth Campbell,
everybody. All right, now I'm lagging. Hold on. I'm lagging. I got it. Hold on a second. I got to get there. Oh, J.K. Spindler, number 43, the fox with the original sticker. Hold on. Wait a minute. It's not letting me copy.
Yeah, it's doing some weird things for me too.
Okay. And we have 57. Let me just put this in. Give us a second, guys, here.
I don't even see it yet.
Hold on. It's coming. It's coming.
So this is a Fox J.K. Spindler. This is with the original Fenton sticker. J.K. Spindler still works for the Fenton gift shop. And this is the Copper Rose Fox. And it is in Ebony. This was a factory made piece. And it's just a beautiful fox.
Yeah, I love that color combination. It just really pops on the black, and the black is such a good basis for it. And I know what the fox says, but I won't do it because it's really loud.
So perfect for your fall displays with this color theme here. And you don't see the foxes that often either. I mean, I seldom get a fox in nowadays. And this is a J.K. Spindler. So here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. We're going to start this one out. What do you want to give for that? We go 20, 25 there, 30. I've got 25. Would you go 30, 35 there, 40. Would you go 45, 45, 50, 57 is bid, 58. 58, would you want to go 60? 65 now, 70. 65, would you go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? 65 is bid, would you go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? 60 is bid, would you go 70? J.K. Spindler. I've got 65. Would you go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? 65 is bid. Would you want to go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? Black with copper floral design. 66 now 70. 66 now 70. 66 is bid. $70. Anybody want to go $70? 66. Would you go 70? Anybody want to go 70? Last chance. 66. Would you go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? Would you want to go $70? $70 where? 70 now 75. 70, would you go 75? 75. Anybody want to go 75? Would you want to go 75? Anybody want to go 75? 70 is bid. Would you want to go 75? And it's sold to Sarah Friedel. Sarah Friedel, thank you. I appreciate the $5 increments too after 50. All right.
So cute. Okay, this is 44G. Murano gold swirl on white console bowl, 14 by 9, and this one's from the 60s. And we have $10 to start.
Okay, and good. I wanted George to show this piece because it is awesome.
It's big, and it's definitely got the big gold swirl in it. It is Murano. It's got the nicely polished bottom. I don't know which company made this, I have to be honest. I don't think it's a Seguso or Barovier or one of those, but it is still very good quality, and it is a honker, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It does weigh something, but it is in great shape, and it's just, yeah, if you like gold, which a lot of people do right now, it is, I mean, I wish I had even stronger light, but you get the idea. It just swirls right up out of the bottom. I think it's cool.
Is there light blue in it?
Gospel, if I remember right.
George,
George,
is there any blue
there's
in
no
it?
blue in there.
No, it's a little deceiving. Yeah, hang on just a second. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to turn the light right at me so you see it really is a milk white with the gold. It is not a blue tone at all.
Yeah, I can't move things around but you can see the size of it with George holding on to it. It's super big. That's why I had him bring some of his stuff in there. So you'd be able to see the size. Okay, George, you can go ahead and sell this.
Okay, very good. We are starting the Murano bowl at $10 bid. Now $20, $20 now 25, now 25 to 30, $30 with Blue Flamingo Mercantile, $30 bid, now looking for 35, 30 bid on the Murano bowl, looking for $35, 30 bid, looking for 35. Do we have 35 out there? $30 bid, now looking for 35. $30 bid with Blue Flamingo Mercantile on the Murano bowl. We are going to wrap this up fast here, folks. So 30 looking for 35. If there's 35 out there, let us know, or forever keep your peace. Then we're sold. $30 to Blue Flamingo Mercantile. Thank you.
Hey, congrats. Okay, number 45 is Cheesy Square, and that's Starnes of California. I think it says.
Yep.
Company I'm not familiar with, and we have 18 to start.
The ultimate kitschy item for the sale.
I love it.
Yes, it's so cute.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know much about this company either.
Never heard of them.
Not much, nothing. I just know he was cute and kitschy.
Well, Starnes was a good company. They did a lot of this. They mainly did kitschy stuff. It's 50s and early 60s, and they were a fairly small company, but the stuff they made was really good. A lot of these whimsy pieces that you see that don't have labels actually came from them. And they just, you know, he's cheesy and he's fun and he sells himself and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
He makes you smile. He's making me smile just looking at him.
Yeah.
All right.
I just think these are great.
Here you go. We're going to start out cheesy here. What do you want to give for cheesy? What do you want to give to go 10, 10, 15, 20? I've got 18, now 20. I've got 18. Would you go 20? Would you go $20? Anybody want to go $20? He's in great shape with the original tag. 18. Would you go 20? Would you go $20? 18. Would you go 20? Would you go $20? Anybody want to go $20? 20 there now, 25. I've got 20. Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25? Would you go 25? Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25? 25 now, 30. I've got 25. Would you go 30? I've got 25. Would you go 30? $30. Anybody want to go 30? 25 with Timmy. Would you want to go 30? 30 now with Sassy, now 35. I've got 30. Would you go 35? 30 with you. Would you go 35 with the original sticker? 30. Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? 30. Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 33? Now 35. 33 now 35. 35 there, 40. 35 now 40. I've got 35. Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to 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 go $40? We're going to sell it to Sassy Kathy for $35. Sassy Kathy, you must email me so that we know who you are. So here is my email address, rosiesauctionhouse@gmail.com. Sassy Kathy, take a screenshot and we'll be able to get a hold of you that way. Just email us or email me. Okay. All right. Let me know, Sassy, if you didn't have time to do that. You have to contact us. We won't be able to contact you. Okay.
Number 46 is a piece of Fenton Pea Fleek Rooster, 7 inches tall. That's a big rooster. We have 110 to start.
Yes, this is the biggest rooster that Fenton made. It's very, did you get it, Sassy? It's very big, and this was just picked up. I actually collect these, but I unpacked it, and I'm like, it's going to go in bid call. So here you go. You don't see these big roosters because I keep them. Just being honest, I keep them. It's these could be doorstops. They're so heavy. I mean, really are big.
Yeah, they really are. I've had a couple myself, but I've never had this paint combination before. I really like the blue. It'd be great in a lot of kitchens.
Yeah, I like the blue too. Anyway, like I said, I actually have regret right now. Okay, what do you want to give on this one? I've got 50. Would you go 55, 55? Would you go 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 110? I've got 110. Would you go 120? 110. Would you go 120? Would you go 120? 110. Would you go 115? I've got 110. Would you go 115? Anybody want to go 115? 110 is bid. Would you go 115? Anybody want to go 115? 110 is bid. Would you want to go 115? 115 on the Rooster, the biggest size they made at Fenton. 110, would you go 115? Would you go 115? Would you go 115? 111.
111.
Oh, 115. PJ Morris. PJ Morris, 115. PJ Morris, 115.
All right. Okay, here's another piece of Sasha B. And let's see. I know I put the description in there. This is a periwinkle, 47G. This is George's. On a white tray, 14 inches. That's pretty big, 1960s. And we have, hold on, I have to go back because I have to, we have 10 to start.
Okay, yes, that is exactly what it is. And I'll hold it up where you can see the detail a little closer here. It is a nice floral, and it's done in a way, I mean, this is ceramic, so it's not exactly the same as glass frit, but it feels very similar. It's texture that's applied, and it does have that sort of rough feeling like frit, so I thought that was just kind of interesting. And this is from the second factory, that's why you see the rooster on the back. So this was one made between the mid-50s and the mid-60s. And yes, it's big. It's like it says, 14 inches tall, and I just think it'd be nice on the table. I just really like the color and the style. So we will see how it goes here. We are starting at $10 bid, now looking for 15. $10 bid, now 15 with Leanne, looking for 20. $15 bid, looking for 20 on the large Sasha piece. $15 bid, looking for 20. Now we have 18. $18 looking for 20, 18 with Blue Flamingo, now 25 with Pauline Pemberton, 25 looking for 30, $25 bid looking for 30 on the Sasha Brostoff, 25 looking for 30, $25 bid, now looking for 30. Do we have 30 out there? $25 bid, and we are looking for 30, and we're not going to keep this up long, folks, so get your bids in. 25 looking for 30, 25 looking for 30, and I think we're going to sell this piece, sold for $25 to Pauline Pemberton. And thank you very much. Nice buy.
Okay, this is so cute. Number 48, Westinghouse, 1950s AM clock radio. The clock works, and it's pink.
It's pink.
It is pink. And we have 22 to start it. There we go.
Okay. I picked this up because it was pink. And I love old radios. The fact that the clock worked and it's got kind of the star design, I just love it. Now it's got only AM radio, and I live out in the sticks. I'm not going to pick up AM radio, so I'm not sure about the radio, but the clock works excellent, and it is pink. So just really a neat way to dress up a room and give it some authentic feel. It is a Westinghouse.
And it's push button, which was very modern in the early 60s. And yeah, that starburst, that's cool.
Okay, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? I've got 15. Would you go 20? Would you go 22? 22. Anybody want to go 25? 25, 30. 30 would you go 35, 35, 40. 45 is bid now 50. I've got 45. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go 50? Anybody want to go 50? Make sure you get your bids in during the music. It's always just a game after there because you don't know when we're going to sell it. So 45 would go 50, would you go $50? Anybody would go $50? 45 would you go 50, would you go $50? Sold at $45. Pauline Pemberton. Pauline Pemberton.
Okay, this is kind of unusual. This is a Fenton, number 49, Fenton Crackle Vase, 13 inches tall. And we have 45 to start.
Yes, this is the one they were buying so much of in this crackle glass to go overseas. They love this there. This is gorgeous in blue. And here we go.
I love it. Love it.
Pink for your kitchen. Cool, Pauline. All right, this is crackle, and it is 13 inches tall.
And this one's interesting because the crackle seems to be on the surface rather than a crackle glass where it cracks all the way through. Am I right about that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, really interesting. So it's like a texturing they did. It almost reminds me of 1920 stretch glass, but it's really great in the colors. If you look at the picture on the left, the way it gradates from almost a purple to a really sky blue.
Yes, it's iridized too. It's really pretty. And I've seen Dave Fetty when he crackles them. I don't know if they did this the same way, but he just puts it in water. It always amazes me. I'm like, isn't that just going to crack the entire thing? But I guess it's just enough to do that. So, okay, what do you want to give on this one? 13 inches tall. What do you want to give it? Go 20? Would you go 25, 25, 30? Would you go 35, 35, 40, 45, now 50? I've got 45. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? 50 there. Would you go 55? 50 is bid. Would you go 55? 50 is bid. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? It is beautiful. Hi, Brenda. I've got 50. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? I've got 50. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? Fenton, would you want to go 55? Would you want to go 55? 55 now, 60. I got 55. Would you go 60? 55 is bid. Yes, look at the color in the iridization. Very pretty. 55. Would you go 60? 55. Would you go 60? Last chance. 55. Would you go 60? Would you go $60? Anybody want to go $60? Anybody want to go $60? 64. Now 70. 64. Would you go 70? $70. 64. Would you go 65? 65 now 70. 65 now 70. New blunt. 65. Would you go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? Thank you. 87 peeps in the house. Nice to see you on a Sunday morning. I hope you guys like the Sunday morning shows. We may do our October in the evening. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but we may try that. I don't know. 66 now 70. 70 would you go 75? 70 would you go 75? Anybody want to go 75? 70 would you go 75? Anybody want to go 75? Would you go 75? Would you go 75? Anybody want to go 75? I've got 70 bid. Would you go 75? Anybody want to go 75? Would you go 75? 75. Anybody want to go 75? Sold it. Christine Smith, $70. Christine Smith. Oh, Susan Mitchell, 72. Susan Mitchell, 72. Okay, next up.
Okay, number 50, the Maryland Sessions clock, 11 inches. This is great. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I love this. And we have 45 to start.
Maryland. So cool. And it works perfectly.
Wonderful.
Yes. There's something to be said about a plug-in clock. Just, I don't know. I have a couple of these and I still keep them around. They're just, I love it. And this one has Marilyn on there with her skirt. And it's got such a cool look. I like the font and the numbers.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I love it.
Yeah, very deco.
We have 45. This one is almost a foot tall. All right, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? I've got 25. What do you go 30? 25. What do you go 30? 35, 40, 45. Now 50. I've got 50. What do you go 55? 50. What do you go 55? What do you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? I've got 50. What do you go 55? 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 Anybody want to go 55? I've got 50. What do you go 55? What do you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? 53. Now 55. I've got 53. Now 60. 60. What do you go 65? 60. What do you go 65? Anybody want to go 65? I've got 60. What do you go 65? 60 is bid. What do you want to go 65? 11 inches tall in fine working order. 60. What do you go 65? 65 there now 70. 65 now 70. $70. Anybody want to go $70? Where's Ginger? 68 now 70. I've got 68. What do you go 70? What do you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? 68 is bid. What do you want to go $70? Fair warning. 68 is bid. What do you go 70? Anybody want to go 70? 74 now 80. I've got 74. Would you go 80? 77 now 80. I've got 77. Would you go $80? 80 now 85. I've got 80. Would you go 85? 80. Would you go 85? Would you go 85? Would you go 85? Anybody want to go 85? 80 is bid. Would you go 85 now 90? 90 now 95. 90. Would you go 95? I've got 90. Now would you go 95? 90, would you go 95? $100 now 110. 100 would you go in 110. 100 is bid, would you go 110? Anybody want to go 110? 100 is bid, 105, now 110. 105 is bid, would you go 110? Would you go 110? Anybody want to go 110? 18, 110. 18, 110, 120 now 125. I've got 120, would you go 125? 120, would you go 125? Anybody want to go 125? Would you go 125? Would you go 140? 150. 140, would you go 150? 140, would you go 150? 150. Anybody want to go 150? 150. Anybody want to go 150? 140 is bid. Would you go 150? This is kind of crazy here. 140, would you go 150? I don't want to stretch it out. 140, would you go 150? I see we have two people bidding, so I am a little. 140, would you go 150? Anybody want to go 150 because they're actively bidding? 140, would you go 150? Anybody want to go 150? 150, now 160.
Ooh.
I think that's a typo. Lena's at 150. You got to go 160. 160. 150, would you go 160? 210. That's not a typo. 210, would you go 215? 215. Anybody want to go 215? 210 is bid. Would you go 215? Anybody want to go 215? Anybody want to go 215? 210 is bid. Would you go 215?
So bidding war.
Lena Ray, 210. Lena Ray, 210.
Congrats.
And
Congrats.
I just want to say real quickly, that clock is worth every bit of $210. That was a good clock. And
Great.
I was trying to be objective because I bid on it.
Okay, we just
very
changed
cool.
our slideshow. We've got about 20 some items left, 25 items left. I'm going to take a little break here. So I'll let George sell, George and Eileen.
Okay. Number 51 is a Fenton made for Smith 3-piece fairy lamp. And we have $100 to start it.
Yeah, I've always liked the 3 pieces. Eileen, when you do your sales, do you see the old English ones that are made like this? Because this was their style too with the 3 pieces.
Just parts and pieces, nothing complete.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. We'll find a top or we'll find a base, and then we have all these parts and pieces because I won't throw them away. But, never see the complete set.
Yeah. Exactly. It's true. It's been 30 years since I've seen an English one in the wild like this. And I think that's why they've become so popular again. And the Fenton are so crazy popular now. So, all right, well, let's sell this one. We had we were starting at 75, now 100, $100 bid, now 120, 120, now 130, 130, now 135, 135, now 140. We're at 140, looking for 145, 140 bid, 145 we're looking for now. We've got Sarah out. Anyone else in? 140, looking for 145. Great color, hard one to find. 140 bid, looking for 145. It looks to me like we are sold here at 142. Heather Hodges. Oh, whoa. Susan Mitchell gets in there at 141 at the last minute. So Susan Mitchell, 141 is our winner.
Susan Mitchell, 141. Okay, our next item is some marbles. And this is a good luck jar. This is a quart jar full of marbles, and some do glow. And it is number 52, John. And we have 24 to start on the marbles. 24. And those are cool. There's some glowy glass, some glowy marbles in there. Quart mason jars about this big.
Yeah,
it looks like a square one. So
it is, and it has a clover on it, a 4-leaf clover too. If you look closely, you'll see that. And I took several pictures under a black light because there's a lot of glowy ones in there. If you turn it around, you'll see even more.
Cool beans.
The jar itself is very cool.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. What do we give on this one? I've got 10, would go 15, 15, would go 20, 20, would go 25, 25 there now, 30, 30 would go 35, 35 now, 40, now 50. I've got 50, would go 55, 50 would go 55, would go 55, anybody would go 55, 50 is bid, would go 55, anybody would go 55, would go 55, would go 55, anybody would go 55, anybody want to go 55, 50 is bid, would go 55, and we're going to sell it to Miss K. Miss K.
Miss K. She loves her marbles. All right, here's my other Kelsey piece, number 53E. Sand carved 8-inch vase. And the picture's not great. I do have it available. We have 25 to start. 25 in the comments. There we go. Okay.
And yeah, this is Pilgrim Cranberry glass again, because she did all the cameo lines for them. And
Cranberry.
Yeah.
Signed
just
on the
beautiful.
Yeah,
oh, well, yeah. Look at it in her hands and how it looks when it's not under.
Oh my goodness, what a difference. Look at that in Eileen's hands there. That is huge, guys.
Very Art Deco.
Yeah.
Or really 80s.
Yeah, 80s
Deco revival.
Yeah.
Deco revival.
They sold a lot in New York, and so they did a lot of these kind of lines. And I think what Heidi said earlier about cranberry glass is really true. When these pieces were being made, gold was $400 an ounce. Now it's $3,000 an ounce. So who's going to make cranberry glass?
It's a signature right there.
Okay, here we go. I wish I could bring Eileen over. I cannot do it. But you saw how big it was. Okay, here we go. What do you want to give? I've got 20. What do you go? 25. 25 is bid. What do you want to go? 30. I've got 27 now. 30. I've got 30. What do you go? 35. 35 there. What do you want to go? 40. 40 now. 45. Anybody want to go? 45. 45 there now. 50. I've got 50 with Barb. 50. Would you go? 55. 55 there now. 60. I've got 60. Would you go? 65. Anybody want to go? 65. 60 is bid. Anybody want to go? 65. I've got 60. Would you go 65? Anybody want to go 65? Would you go 65? Anybody want to go 65? 60 is bid. Would you go 65? Would you go 65? 65 there. Sold. Bill Jolie. $65. Oh, 65. Bill Jolie. Bill Jolie.
Thank you, Top Shelf Glass. That's awesome. Okay, number 54 is Dave Fetty. Hold on. Let me get it over there. Control. Hanging Hearts picture, factory made. Heidi, I don't see a size on this.
Oh, geez. It's a big water pitcher. It's going to hold a gallon of water. So I don't know, 10, 12. And I have to tell you too, I think it has a bottom holder. And if we get up to a certain amount, I'm going to throw it in. I didn't take a picture, so but I have seen one in the building. So I do have a stand I can put in with it if we get high enough. I'll throw that in. This is a Dave Fetty, and it's his Hanging Hearts. And it's an iridescent blue.
Yep, and we have 65 to start it. I don't know if I said that or not.
First time I've tried a Dave Fetty, and we got a couple Dave Fetty pieces in the auction today on a bid call sale. So get your bids in, Dave Fetty. This is a factory piece. And of course, you know, Dave, when he worked at the factory, he was more of a designer and things like that. I mean, this is a factory piece that he did, so it's very cool. And you're going to find the factory pieces that he makes are harder and harder to find, especially since he's still actively working.
He'll never stop.
Yes,
No.
I'll throw in the bottom. Okay, I will find a bottom for this. I think I've got a blue one. I could put in a black one, but it'll be displayed for you on the holder. Okay, here we go. Okay, what do you want to give? I've got 50. Would it go 55? 55 there. Would it go 60? 65 is bid. 65. Would it go 70? 75 there. Now 80. I've got 75. 80. Would it go 85? Anybody want to go 85? 90. Would it go 95? 100. I've got 100. Would it go 110? 125 is bid. 130 now, 135, 135 now, 140, 145, 140. Would you go 150? I've got 150. 150 is bid. Anybody want to go 150? Jamie's our first 150. Anybody want to go 160? 150. Would you go 160? Would you go 160? Would you go 160? Anybody going to go 160? Anybody want to go 160? I've got 150 right here. Would you want to go 160? 160. PJ's out. I've got 150 with Jamie. 160 now, 170. 160 iridized, very pretty iridized handle with the cobalt and the cobalt crest, and this, of course, the signature Fetty hanging hearts. If you ever wanted to know the difference between Fetty's hearts and other people's hearts, he is known for his little pulling down of the hearts at the bottom. So that's a way of telling if they're his hanging hearts. 160, would you go 170? Anybody want to go 170? Would you go 170? Would you go 170? Anybody want to go 170? 160? Would you go 170? Would you go 170? Anybody want to go 170? 170 there now. 180. 170. Would you go 180? 170. Would you go 180? 180. Anybody want to go 180? Last chance. 170 is bid. Would you go 180? Remember, I'm putting in the holder. 170. Would you go 180? 180. 175. 180. 175. 180. 175, 180. Anybody want to go 180? 180. Anybody want to go 180? All in, all done. I'm not going to wait. 180. Would you go 190? 190. I've got 180. Would you go 190? 190. Anybody want to go 190? 180 is bid. Would you go 190? 190. Anybody want to go 190? 185. PJ Morris, 185. Okay.
Congrats. Okay, this is beautiful. It's number 55. It's a Victorian era hand mirror, 15 inches. It is spinning, so it's going to be up there in a minute, guys. And we have 20 to start.
Okay, this hand mirror is something else. It's from the Victorian era, but there were some of the same style that were marked Tiffany. When I looked them up, I did not see any marking on this, but it's from the same era, and it is a 15-inch hand mirror.
It's beautiful. Love it.
Yep.
Yeah, great design.
Yeah.
Hand mirrors are so cool anyway. You can lay them flat and use them as plateaus to display other things on, or you can just gaze at yourself.
Lovely.
Very pretty. Now, consider the length, 15 inches on this. And if you look at the back, you can see it has a lot of age on it. And it's,
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, I think this is probably a really good deal on this lamp, or on this mirror. $20 is bid. Okay, here we go. I've got 15. Would you go 20? $20. Anybody want to go 25? 25. Anybody want to go 25? I've got 20. Would you go 25? Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25? Anybody want to go 25? 20 is bid. Would you go 25? Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25? 20 is bid. Would you go 25? Would you go 25? Would you go 25? Anybody want to go 25? 25 there now. 30. I've got 25. Would you go 30? Does it say who is the fairest of all? 25 would go 30. Well, you are, Lena, of course. 25 would go 30, $30. Anybody want to go 30? 35, it is brass. 25 would go 30, $30. Anybody want to go $30? Last chance. 25 is bid. Would you go 35 now? 40. Anybody want to go 40? Would you go 40? Would you go $40? Anybody want to go $40? She assured her bid at 35. Brenda Schaefer, $35.
Hey, Brenda. Oh,
okay,
this
item is George's, and it has a reserve. This is the only item in the sale that has a reserve. And definitely merits that because this is awesome. George, go ahead and let us know. And we will post the high bid, but it does have a reserve. I want you to know it does have a reserve. Okay, George.
Okay, well, this one is a Dave Fetty, and it is from the Connoisseurs collection, and it even has its nice little placard here from Fenton saying that it is that, and that it's the 8 1/4 inch base. I'm going to put that in there so we don't forget it. It is Dave Fetty. It is marked on the bottom as designed by Dave Fetty, and this is such a small thing. I'll have to rotate it so you can see because I cannot quite tell, but it's got the design by Dave Fetty. It originally sold for just under $300. So this is a very pretty piece with the feather pull. It's in great shape. It's got the label, and we are starting at $75 and $75 now 100, 100 now 150, 150 now 160. 160, we are at $200. We are above the reserve, so this will sell. We are at 200 looking for 210, 200 looking for 210, $200 looking for 210. This will sell now 250, and we are at 250 looking for 260, 250 looking for 260 on the Dave Fetty feather pull base, 8 1/4 inches from 2002 Connoisseur Series. 250 looking for 260, 250 looking for 260. Let us know if you're still in because we're going to close this out pretty quickly here. We are at 250 looking for 260 and we're out. So we are going to sell this and it is sold to Sarah Friedel at 250. And thank you. And Sarah, a few things. We'll combine shipping.
Gorgeous.
Yes. And thank you for bringing it on, George.
That was a great thing to be able to bring. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, number 57 is the Fenton C. Smith glossy rosaline pitcher, 7 inches tall. That looks like a poppy on there. I'm not sure. 45 to start.
Yeah, I've never seen this design.
No, me neither.
It says Charlotte Smith, and here we go. And this is Fenton, glossy rosaline.
We had this piece once, and I've never seen one other than that until now. This is great.
Yes, it's very pretty. This is Fenton, signed C. Smith, and that would be Charlotte. Watch the screen for the bid from Facebook. We keep the catalog on now. I haven't decided about the teak stack sale yet, if we're going to put the catalog on like we have for this one. But our next bid call sale will be in October, so we'll be working on that sale right away. Okay, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? What do you want to give on the rosaline pitcher? What do you want to give? 20? Would you go 25, 25, 30? Would you go 35, 35? Would you go 40? 45 is bid. I've got 45. Would you go 50? 45. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? $50. We're going to sell it. $45. That'll be our online bidder. Absentee bidder.
Okay. I can go back. Hold on, I have to go back. Leave page. That would be Isaac. Isaac got that one.
Okay, great. Great. Brenda, sorry,
Awesome.
You're just a little late. Try to get those bids in during the music. Don't wait. I mean, if you see something you think is worth, that's got 30 and you think it's worth 45, bid it because you don't want to miss it. Okay, here we go. What's next?
Number 58, a Sea Hall green opal bear, Fenton. And we have 16 to start.
Okay.
He's cute.
Great
Here
color.
we go. Yeah, and we really don't have very many glass animals in the sale today. This one is in green opal. He's got a little bumblebee, I think, on his chest.
Oh, yeah.
A little flower and a bumblebee. Sea Hall is
He's cute.
the artist, and it is Fenton. $16 to start us out here. Love this green. Remember, if you're watching, to refresh quite often. I didn't even try it, Susan. I didn't think about it. Especially on YouTube, you're going to want to refresh quite often. And if you're sitting there and you start to browse around a little bit, remember, refresh this page because it won't necessarily take you back to where you left off, and you'll get all mixed up. Just like I just did. Okay, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? What do you want to give? I've got 10. Would you go 15? 15 there. Would you go 20? 20 is bid. I've got 20. Would you go 25? 25 there now. 30. I've got 25. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? Anybody want to go $30? 30 there now. 35. I've got 30. Would you go 35? 30. Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? 30 is bid. Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? Anybody want to go 35? 30 is bid. Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? Would you go 35? 35. And we're going to sell it to Beth Campbell for $30. Beth Campbell for $30.
Okay.
Okay, George.
Hold on. All right. Oh, this is cool. 59G is a Phoenix Glass Studio deep blue paperweight, 3.5 inches, 1980s. Wow, I really like that. That's nice. And we have 20 to start.
Okay, this is a G, John, 59G, and this is George's.
Yeah, I really like Phoenix Studio too, and there's the mark on the bottom. We had back in about 1990, we had an art glass symposium in Centralia, Washington, and they were one of the studios that were there along with Charles Lawton, and they were considered pretty good at the time. They are a West Coast studio, and it's not something that I really see very much out there, even though I know that they did quite a bit when they were in their heyday. So I thought it was really cool, and I just really like the silver instead of the gold. You know, if you're a silver person, this is that tiny silver metallic. So, okay, and we are starting this one at $20. $20 bid on the Phoenix Glass. $20 bid now. $25. $25 bid now. Looking for $30. $25 bid. Looking for $30 on the paperweight. $25 looking for $30. $25 looking for $30. Do we have $30 out there? $25 bid, now looking for $30. And we're at our last chance here, folks. So $25 bid, looking for $30 bid. If anyone's out there, let us know. 25 looking for 30. And I think we're going to sell this one. And 25 looking for 30, 25 looking for 30, and sold to PJ Morris for $25. Very nice.
Okay, thank you,
Great
PJ.
pickup.
Thank you, bidders.
This is number 60. It's another Viking fish. And this one we have 30 to start.
Okay, $30 to start this one. It is a kind of a acid etched glass. It's very pretty and it's big. I didn't put the measurements in there, but it's probably 10 inches.
Wow.
And it's just such a cool fish.
Wow, it's that big. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like one of the new Martinsville Viking, and I just never have seen it in this treatment before.
Yeah, it's very neat.
Did you say it's acid done?
It's kind of acid etched. Yeah, which makes it look
like a satin glass. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, very cool. I've never seen one in satin before. They did them in a lot of colors and clear, but never saw this one.
Yep. I wanted to just stress here, I'm looking at the ticker, that Teak Stack will be a month away. You guys will be looking for the catalog for Teak Stack. You're not going to get it right away. It's at least 2 weeks out. So, yes, we're on it. We are on it. Okay. Here we go. What do you want to give for this one? Of course, our next bid call sale will be October. Here we go. What do you want to give? What do you go 30? What do you go 35? 35, 40. I've got 40. What do you go 45? 45 there. What do you want to go 50? I got 50. What do you go 55? What do you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? 50 is bid. What do you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? 50 is bid. What do you go 55? What do you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? Anybody want to go 55? I have 50. You better hurry. I know. I got to decide if we're going to take absentee bids like this, and I haven't even decided that yet. Teak Stock. I know. It's here. 55. Would it go 60? Would it go $60? Anybody want to go $60? Anybody want to go $60? Anybody want to go $60? Okay. Shelly McHugh, MCHUGH for 55. Thank you.
Okay. Fenton, number 61, Fenton S. Bryan Pansy Melon Vase, 9 inches tall, with that beautiful crest on there, that purple crest, 40 to start.
Okay, $40 on the melon vase with the ring neck. And this one is signed S. Bryan. And here we go. This is Fenton in the very sought after melon style. And George, are you noticing purple is trending?
Yes, yes. Purple is trending, and the manufacturers hate it because purple is a hard color to do in glass without burning out your kilns. So get the purple while you can, because they take it out of production as fast as it goes out of style. They yank it out because it's expensive for them to make. So it's a great color. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. Eileen and I both have been noticing purple trending, especially in the last 3 or 4 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm seeing purple and yellow.
Yep.
Yes.
Yellow.
Purple and gray too.
Yep.
Look really nice together.
Okay, here we go. What would I give? Would it go 25, 25 there? Would it go 30, 35 there? 40. Now 40, would it go 45, 40, would it go 45, 45, 50. I've got 50, would it go 55, would it go 55? 50 is bid milk glass with a violet crest and a pansy design. 50, would it go 55, would it go 55? Anybody would it go 55? It's bigger than you think. I've got 50, would it go 55, would it go 55? Anybody would it go 55, 55, 9 inches? Anybody would it go 55, 60? I've got 60, would it go 65, 65? Anybody want to go 65, 60, would it go 65? Anybody want to go 65? Anybody want to go 65? 60, would it go 65? Anybody want to go 65? 65. Sold it to Susan Mitchell for 60. Susan Mitchell for 60. Okay, George.
Okay,
Okay.
we have another paperweight here. Now, this is not someone that I met back in the day. He's not producing anymore either. This is Eicholt out of Columbus, Ohio, and Eicholt is retired. This one actually has the date on the bottom that you can see of 1996, and it's a really fun piece. The picture almost doesn't do it justice, because when you look at it in a light, like I am here, you see it almost has a purple iridescent at the top as well. It looks sort of gold in the picture, but it's like a goldy purple here. It's just a really cool piece. He did such intricate designs, and yeah, I'm a big fan. And I know that, yeah.
Eileen, what's the number for our clerk?
Oh, sorry.
62G.
Okay. Do we have a start on this one?
We have, I thought I wrote it in there. Let me check. Hold on.
You can't bid against yourself at an auction like this. You're assuring your bid.
We have 35.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
35.
I don't know how you would bid against yourself, because we don't have, we'll check on it, Susan, but you were assuring your bid. Okay. Beautiful Eicholt, always collectible. Always collectible. And the paperweight market is still very strong. It just, paperweights are not something that really go in and out of style, at least in my opinion. They just are slowly increasing every year. Every year they get a little bit more. I used to be able to go to auctions and pick up lots of paperweights. Now, now I can't touch them.
It does seem like something people are after now. So the Eicholt, we are starting, let's see, we started originally at $10, then 20, 20, then 25, 25, then 35, 35, now $40 with Jamie March, $40 bid, 40 looking for 45, 40 looking for 45 on the Eicholt paperweight, $40 looking for 45. We are at 40 looking for 45. These often sell for over 100 these days. So 45 now with Heather. 45 looking for 50, $45 looking for 50, $45 looking for 50 on the Eicholt, now $50 with Jamie, 50 looking for 55, $50 looking for 55 on the Eicholt paperweight, $50 looking for 55. Do we have 55? Do we have 55 out there? $50 looking for 55. And we are at $50 looking for 55 bid. And we're going to wrap these up pretty quickly, folks. These auctions go fast. So last chance here, $50 looking for 55. And we are sold to Jamie March for $50. Thank you.
Okay.
Going up to Ohio, where it came from.
Yes. So I want to explain this, because this is a little different circumstance. When you're bidding at a sale like this where we don't wait, if you're getting down to the sold and you increase your bid by $5 or $10, we're saying you're assuring your bid, because of the lags, somebody might come in between. It's not that we're taking your bid after the sold. But you see what I mean? If you're getting down to a few seconds left and you're at 35 and you throw 40 in, that's assuring your bid. So you're not really bidding against yourself in that case. Now, if I was in an auction house and was taking your bid, or I'm asking you to go out, that's a little, I would know that you're bidding. I would say you're bidding against yourself. But in this instance, no, you're not. Okay. All right. Next up.
Number 63, the Fenton Bride's Bowl, 13 inches across.
Okay.
And we have 35 to start.
Okay. The bowl is actually Fenton and it's Blue Ridge. I don't know if this is a marriage or not. I picked them up together like this, but I think it is a marriage. And it looks beautiful in the holder there. Fenton Blue Ridge. And here we go. And the bowl is 13 inches across. So it's big.
And I would call that a very happy marriage because it looks like it fits perfectly. I'm sure someone had an old bride's basket and wanted a bowl in it and saw that it fit and it just works. It's perfect for it.
Yeah, and this has got the very old vintage feel to it anyway. I would, if I didn't see the sticker on it, you might fool me into thinking that it wasn't a vintage bowl. But it's very, well, I guess it is vintage now.
Yeah.
Old enough. All right. Not antique. I don't think it's an antique bowl. Okay. Here we go. What do you want to go on this? Here we go. I've got 20. Would you go 25, 30? Would you go 35? 35 right there. Now 40. I've got 35. Would you go 40? $40. 45. Now 50. I've got 45. Would you go 50? Would you go 55? 55 is bid. Now 60. 65 is bid. 65. Would you go 70? 65, would you go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? 65, would you go 70? Would you go $70? Anybody want to go $70? I have 65, would you go 70? Would you go $70? We're going to sell it to Angela Woodward. And that price is 65, John. 65 to Angela Woodward. All right, Jim Shore, talk about trending.
This is so
Jim
cute.
Shore's on fire.
It's cute.
Jim Shore's on fire.
Jim Shore, Blossoms of Spring, number 6. Didn't we just have a 64? Hold on. Oh,
Nope.
63. Okay, 64. And we have 40 to start. 40.
Okay. So we have 40 to start on this one. And this is Jim Shore. It's a basket with several eggs that go inside of it. It has the original box. Jim Shore is really, really popular right now.
Especially the colored pieces like this. Yeah, that's what people are really after. It's just, I remember in the 90s when people were mixing lots of colors like this and houses were just so much fun. And I think people are missing that. So it's coming back.
Yep. And this is really cool that you're going to have the original box so you can re-gift it if you want to. All right, here we go. What do you want to give on this one? I've got 25. Would you go 30? 30. Would you go 35? 35 there. Would you want to go 40? I've got 40. Would you go 45? 45 now 50. I've got 45. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Would you want to go $50? The basket and all the eggs. 45. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Anybody want to go $50? 45 is bid. Would you go 50? Would you go $50? Where? Anybody want to go $50? We're going to go ahead and sell it to Barb. Oh, Kay Thomas for $60. Kay Thomas for $60. Next up.
Oh, next up is the Fenton Kitty Riley picture. And we have 18 to start, number 65.
Okay, 18 to start. Kitty Riley, this is Fenton. This is Fenton. Again, in the lovely purple. Take a look. Number 65.
Yeah. Again, beautiful purple. Yeah, it's just, that is a great piece. And the opalescence really makes the flower pop.
Colleen, this is the first circumstance. I want to make sure you're bidding on 65. It could have been a run over. Okay, now we're all set. Pauline's at 50. Purple, very big, bold, vibrant flower on here that matches the crest. Okay, here we go. What do you want to go on this one? 50 with Susan Mitchell is our high bid. Here we go. What do you want to give it? To go 25, 30, 35, 40. I got 35, 40, $50 is bid. Would you go 55? I've got 50. Would you go 55? Would you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? 50 is bid. Would you go 55? Anybody want to go 55? Would you go 55? Would you go 55? And we're going to go ahead and sell it $50 to Susan Mitchell. Thank you. $50 to Susan Mitchell. Okay.
66E is a Fenton Red Carnival Angel, 3.5 inches tall. And we have 10 to start. And
okay, so
the pictures, I don't like the way the pictures are. She is so much prettier in person.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. And
I
she glows.
Yeah, she will glow that orange.
Yep, she glows. She's
in
so
Red
cute.
Carnival.
Yep, Red Carnival.
Yeah, someone was saying earlier they didn't see reds, but now that you hold it up, oh yeah, that's red. That's a great color.
It is hard to find. Yeah.
It's that nice bust with it. I don't see as often. I usually see the solid pieces, so you could even put one of those electric candles under her and she would glow.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
All right.
Got
Here we go.
iridescent too.
On the Red Carnival Angel. Here we go. I've got 10. Would you go 15? I've got 15. Would you go 20? $20 is bid. Anybody want to go 25? I've got 20. Would you go 25? 20. Would you go 25? 25 there now. 30. I've got 25. Would you go 30? $30. Anybody want to go $30? Debbie's in at 25. Would you want to go 30? $30. Debbie's in at 25. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? Anybody want to go $30? 25 is bid. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? $30 now. $30. 35. I've got 30. Would you go 35? Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? All in. Would you want to go 35? 30 is bid. Would you go 35? 30 is bid on the Red Carnival Angel. Would you go 35? Anybody want to go 35? Would you go 35? 35. All in. All done. And we're going to go ahead and sell it. $30 Barb Rickle. $30 Barb Rickle.
Thank you, everybody. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is an Incolay jewelry box, 67 and 11 by 8. And we have a starting bid of $40.
Okay. This is beautiful. And there'll actually be one that's in blue in the Teak Stock sale in September. But it is such a beautiful box and it's huge. Check the measurements. It makes me think I thought it was nursery rhyme themed since I thought maybe that was Bo Peep, but I'm not sure. It's a beautiful pink and I love the like raised design, like a cameo.
Yeah, and it's sweet in that one too because it's got the children and stuff. So if you collected Mary Gregory glass, you could put that around it and it would be this great grouping together.
Yes, for sure.
That does look like little Jack. The guy that jumped over the candlestick. Who was that?
Oh yeah, it looks like he's getting his little bottom heated up.
Jackie Nimble, yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jack Horner sat in the corner. This one's over. Yeah. Okay.
Different Jack.
Different
Yeah.
Jack. All right, here we go. What do you want to give? Would you go 25, 30? Would you go 35, 40? I got 40. Would you go 45, 45? Anybody want to go 45 there? Would you want to go 50? 50 is bid. Would you go 55, 55 there? 60. I got 60. Would you go 65? I've got 60. Would you go 65? Would you go 65? Anybody want to go 65? I've got 60. Would you go 65? 60 is bid. Would you go 65? Anybody want to go 65? Would you go 65? Last chance. Would you want to go 65? Would you want to go 65? And we're going to go ahead and sell it. $60 to Shelly McHugh. Shelly McHugh.
Congratulations.
Okay.
That was adorable. Okay, number 68 is a Fenton Lavender Overlay Dragonfly picture by Don Fenton, etched on the bottom, 6 inches tall. And we're going to start this one at 45.
Okay. I'll let you sell this one, George.
We'll put
this the music on, but yeah. Another one that has the overlay on it. That must be a lot longer process than just a piece of regular glass to put that overlay over it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the dragonfly is such a neat thing. I know people who specifically collect dragonflies, and you see it in jewelry, but you don't really see it as decorations on glass that often.
Very pretty. It's almost, I wouldn't call it violet. I think they do call it violet overlay, but it's like a light lilac.
Okay, we have the Fenton case glass piece with the dragonfly in the violet over the white, and we are starting that out at, I see, $45, $45 now, $50, $50 now, $60, $60 now, $68, $68 now, $70, $70 bid looking for $75, $70 bid looking for $75 on this piece, $70 looking for $75, $70 looking for $75. Very pretty and an unusual piece. It's got a nice artist signature. $70 are we bid $75. We've got 70 with Jamie March looking for $75. $70 now, $75. 75 looking for $80. $75 looking for $80. Tammy W at $75. We're looking for $80. $75 bid now looking for $80. 75 looking for $80. Do we have $80 in the house? We are at 75 and sold to Tammy W. Well, very good. That's a beautiful piece.
Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, this is cool. This is number 69, large glass fish with glowy marbles. And we have 45 to start.
Okay, I'll let you sell this one too, George. Once we get the music on here. I don't know anything about this fish. It was cool. And where's the music? Here we go. And I thought it looked cool with the marbles in it, and they glow. So you're going to get both.
I am looking really quickly. Blanco made two types of fish, but this is not a Blanco because of the way the tail is done. So this is more likely to be Italian because it's got the ribs in the tail. The Blanco version is plain. So I think we're looking at an Italian piece here. And yeah, they're really cool, and they're great full of marbles. They're really a cornucopia. I've seen people put fruit in them. I don't think you could put fish in them for very long.
Yeah, I've seen them filled like with seashells too. That's pretty cool.
Oh, seashells. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, we are going to start with what appears to be an Italian fish, and we are starting at $45 bid, now $50, now $55. Now $65 bid, and now $75 with K. Thomas. $75 bid, now $80 with Patty. $80 bid looking for $85. $80 looking for $85. Yes, you could put worms in there. I guess you could use it.
Gummy worms. That would be cool.
$80 looking for $85. $80 looking for $85. $80. Oh, we've got $85 looking for $90. $85 looking for $90, and Patty is out. We've got $85 with K. Thomas, and we are sold $85 to K. Thomas. Thank you.
Yay, Miss K. All right, number 70E, that's me. Fenton Pink Stretch Fan Vase, 8.5 inches tall. It's a big one. And we have 15 to start, 1-5.
Okay, this is in, I think, Velva Rose, I think this one is. And it's stretch glass. You're not going to see the finish there, but it looks like stretch glass. Oh, okay, it is stretch glass. I don't see the 15, but we have 15 to start it. And this is an 8.5.
I don't know why it's not showing up.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you have the vase there, Eileen?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, let's have you hold it up because I think the color is a little richer than it even looks on the screen here. I've always really liked this color. Oh, hi, Isaac. Nice to have you here. There's still time. We have a few more lots to go. Okay.
You won something, Isaac. I know you did.
Yes, I think you did. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how pretty that color is with that sheen?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's nice and pink on the bottom there.
Yep.
Go ahead, George.
Okay. Well, this looks. What era do you think this one is, Heidi?
Maybe 90s, 80s, 90s, something like that.
So, but I think it was an old. I think the shape was something they did back in the 20s. So we are starting that at $15. $15 now. 20 bid. $20 looking for 25. I do think it's an older piece too. $20.
Probably right.
25.
I think it's from the 20s.
You think that 1920s because it's stretched. See, I'm thinking it's older too. Yeah, that's definitely.
Eileen, does it have a logo?
No.
No
Okay,
logo.
good.
This is from an earlier collection that we had.
Then right you are. It is older, Sarah.
Okay, yep, that's right. I think it is a 1920s piece. So 1920s Fenton piece, and stretch glass, $20, bid looking for $25, $20 looking for $25 on the 1920s Fenton stretch glass vase, $20 looking for $25 on the fan vase, very pretty shape, $20 looking for $25, $20 bid, now $25. Is there $25 out there? $20 bid, now looking for $25. Do we have 22? 22, 20, we've got 20 bid looking for 22, $20 bid looking for 22. Anyone out there for this? It's a beautiful piece. I know someone loves it. $20 bid, now $25, $25 bid, now looking for 30, 25 looking for 30. We've got 2 at 25. Susan Mitchell in the lead position, now $28. Blue Flamingo Mercantile. I'm having trouble with that today. $28 bid, now looking for 30. 28 looking for 30. 28 looking for 30. We've got $28 looking for 30. Let us know if you're in. I know Patty's out. Thank you for that. $28 looking for 30. We're looking for $30 bid. 28 looking for 30. We're going to sell this piece. $28 bid, looking for 30, and sold. $28 for Blue Flamingo Mercantile.
Thank you, Blue. Hold on, guys.
Okay, we got this one is from George.
Yes. Thought we should just do something completely different just for fun. Maybe you've got maybe you just love Bugs Bunny, but I'm going to let Eileen get the information up here for us.
Yep. 71G, Bugs Bunny wheelbarrow, planter. Hold on a second. 1950, and we have 15 to start.
Okay.
Okay, yes, $15 on this piece, and I'll hold it up in the little window here too. It's nice because it's got the correct mark on the back. Warner Brothers copyright in Warner Brothers Cartoons Incorporated, it says on the back, and then it says Bugs Bunny on the back of him here, as if you didn't know. But this was made sometime probably in the 40s or around 1950.
So cute.
It is cute.
I love bugs.
I usually see, I love bugs. He's so great at it, so good. We usually see a lot of Disney characters from this time. We don't see a whole lot of Warner Brothers, so that's why I thought it'd be fun to bring him out. And I will set him down.
$15 on Bugs. Lena.
Yes, I've been. They said I should watch lots of happy things while I'm going through treatment, so I've been watching lots of Looney Tunes, and it's amazing how people falling off cliffs and hitting each other is still really funny.
I know. I told John, I says, I want to go see the new Naked Gun. Have you guys seen the previews? I just want to go and just, I know it's stupid, but.
Oh, it's my kind of stupid humor. It's right across the street. I plan to go.
Yes. Okay, George.
Okay, so we are at $15 bid, now $20, now $25. We are at $25 bid, looking for 30. 25 looking for 30 on Bugs Bunny. $25 looking for 30. $25 is our bid, now looking for 30. $25 bid, looking for 30. Is there $30 in the house? We've got $25 looking for 30. 25 looking for 30 on Bugs, and yes, Foghorn Leghorn, another favorite of mine. 25 looking for 30, 25 looking for 30. We've got 25. We're getting close to last chance here. $30 bid now with Timmy. 30 looking for 35. $30 looking for 35. $30 bid now looking for 35. 30 looking for 35. If there's 35 out there, let us know, because this auction's going to go quick. We have $30 bid, and we are going to sell this to Timmy for $30. Congratulations.
Yay. I think it'd be cute with a bottle brush tree in there.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Right? Okay. 72E is a signed Coro necklace, and we have 25 to start, and it's in perfect shape. Okay, very sparkly.
All right. Beautiful piece.
Yeah.
We haven't had any jewelry in the sale today.
Yeah, this is a nice piece too. Coro always does stuff, and I really like the way that if you have a lot of hair, it's going to cover the chain, and then you just really have the big design here. And if you have short hair, well, then you get the chain and the design too. But it's nice that it can be worn both ways.
Yep, and no wear on this piece at all. It's in perfect shape.
Do you have it to show?
I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, Cora was one of our good jewelry brands out of Rhode Island, and interesting industry. They made for 4 seasons, and they did not make in the summer. It was like being a school teacher. You got all summer off.
I don't have it. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, George. I didn't mean to interrupt. I don't have it, but it's in perfect shape, Sarah. I mean, mint. It's mint. I wouldn't put it in if it wasn't.
Okay, George, go ahead.
Okay, well, we are starting this off. This started off at $25, $25 now, $30 now, $32.
Well, go ahead. You can highlight it. I've been doing that all day.
Oh, that's okay. 32 to 35, 35 now, 40, $40 bid looking for 45. We've got $40 on the Coro necklace looking for 45, 40 looking for 45. It's a 1960s piece now, 42 with Shelley, $42 looking for 45. $42 is the bid now looking for 45, 42 looking for 45. $42 bid now, 44, 44 looking for 50, $44 looking for $50 bid, 44 looking for 50, $44 now 50, $44 looking for $50. Any more bidders out there? $44 looking for 50. At $44, we are going to close this out real soon here, and sold for $44 to Isaac Leba.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Okay, this is 73E. This is a Westmoreland Ivy Ball in milk glass. And we have 20 to start. It's kind of cool. It's very heavy. And it's got that diamond pattern, which I liked. It's not just plain. So it's got like a diamond pattern to it.
Yeah, I always like the...
Go ahead.
Oh, I always like the concept of the ivy ball. That's something from back in Victorian times, where they would drape the ivy over the edges, and that's why it was round. And then they can put floral displays in the middle of it, and it just makes interesting shapes. It's not like a regular vase.
Yep. It's a cool piece.
I see golf ball. Well, I know you have a golfer in the family, so maybe that's the way to sell it. If you've got a golfer in the family.
Funny. She's so
All right,
funny.
here we go on the Westmoreland. Would it give you a 10? Would it go 15? Would it go $20? 20 would it go 25? 20 would it go 25? 25 there. Would it go 30? I've got 25. Would it go 30? Would it go $30? Anybody want to go $30? 25 is bid. Would you go 30? Would you go $30? Anybody want to go $30? 30 now, 35. I've got 30 now, 35. Would it go 35? Would it go 35? Anybody want to go 35? 30 would it go 35? Would it go 35? Anybody want to go 35? Last chance. Would you want to go 35?
I see. 35 with Susan.
Okay, and Susan Lee gets it for $35. Susan Blackwell gets it for $35. Next up, I think this is our last one of the sale.
Oh, this is 74E. This is an Ellie Smith Oneonta Amber Open Sugar Bowl. And start it wherever you want, guys. Because no bids, just start it wherever you want.
It's a sugar bowl, so you could start it wherever you want to.
Yep.
It's not a toothpick; it's a sugar bowl, so it's bigger than you think.
Yep.
Probably 4 inches tall.
I think it was kind of like a bigger sugar. Yeah, but it's really wide, and the color is beautiful. It's almost like a pineapple color.
There it is.
Pineapple color.
Oh, there you go.
Super wide on top.
Okay, we don't have a Facebook start, so you can start it wherever you want to. Ooh, that's pretty. It's not a toothpick, obviously. It's very big.
It's got a scalloped edge. And it's like this ambery pineapple color.
Yep, someone start us off with a $5 bid, somebody, if you're out there. It's a pretty piece.
Perfect shape. We'll put a tea light in it.
We'll wait for a start here. Remember, our next bid call auction will be in October. We'll try to have it about 6 weeks after teak stock. Okay, so you can look for it then. We'll continue to have them all winter. probably once every 6 to 8 weeks. I hope you've enjoyed the show. If you have any comments on the show, please let us know, any one of us, so we can improve it for you. And don't say I missed the bid.
What's cool is there's different patterns. So on this side is a star, like a starfish, and then you've got your like your wheel cut there. So that's what I liked about it. I just thought the patterns were kind of cool.
Very cool. Okay, here we go. What do you want to do in this one? We're going to go ahead and start it, and it starts at 5. 5 there. Would you go 10? $10 with Sarah. 10. Would you go 15? I've got 10. Would you go 15? 15 there. Would you want to go 20? I've got 17. Now 20. Would you go 20? Would you go $20? $20 with Mary. 20. Would you go 22? 22. I've got 22. Would you go 24? I've got 22. Would you go 24? Would you go 24? Would you go 24? Anybody want to go 24? Anybody want to go 24? 22 is bid. Would you go 24? Would you go 24? Would you go 24? Anybody want to go 24? And we're going to sell it to Susan Lee for 22. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yay.
Okay. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment if you have any ways to improve it. We are thinking, we have 92 people in the house. I want to take a poll. Do you like the mornings at 11 on Sunday mornings at 11, or would you like an evening sale for this sale? I'm going to watch you here for just a second, so you can express your opinion right now. Thank you, Laura. Everybody, thank you. I'm going to give you just a second to let me know if you want me to keep this on Sunday mornings at 11. I think both. Okay.
What are they saying?
I think it's completely mixed.
Okay. What if, I don't know.
We'll think about it.
I love the mornings. I'm a morning person.
Well, some people are saying, go ahead, Eileen.
But, what if we did, I've noticed that some people will do 2 sessions. What if we did a session in the morning and a session at night?
Well, we can definitely go ahead, George.
Oh, no, that was it. I was just going to say that just jumped into my mind too. I mean, if everyone has the time for it, then yeah, maybe we split it, and that way people who like the morning, which does not include me, can be there, and people who like the evening can be there.
Right. Well, we've got something to talk about. That's not something I thought about, but yeah, that maybe we could do that where we split it in the morning with 40 or 50 lots, and then continue in the evening the same day. We'll definitely talk about it.
We could put in more lots because we would be splitting it. See, I have no problem with the times, but I do love the mornings. But the thing is, if I wanted 3 or 4 pieces and they were all towards the end, or all in session 2, I would be able to make plans for session 1 because I wouldn't have to be there.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you're the boss.
We are going to all say thank you, and we will see you. Please make plans to attend Teak Stock. And on our normal Rosie schedule this week, we will be back on for General Vintage on Tuesday night. All right.
Yay.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you had a great sale with us. Thank you.